fucking folk when I was. This is stoner music, nigga. Stoner. My damn dad. Stoner. I'm 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 motherfucking stoner. I just put 40 on my wrist just like a bus. I just put 10,000 on my bitch just like a bus. I just drank what I said just like a bus. I said just like a bus. Just like boss. Thugger. You. I want Michael Jackson laying. Ooh. Oh, I'm a gas out on it. What? I'm high as hell, I ain't got no satellites on me. I tell the bitch I feel like Fable. What? I feel like Fable.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Jay.
Hello, Brian. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, up, Yorkshire in the building. Oh, I got a little rainwater coming inside my little house right now.
We've had rain on and off.
Yeah, it's
Not had no thunder and lightning, but we've had plenty of rain.
It's banging just a little bit here, just a touch.
It's been a lot cooler though.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
cool
God
down.
for that.
Cool down here a little bit as well. You had your tool hauled over. Just got back from having your tool overhauled. Well, who was overhauling your tool? You said? Oh, forget your phone call. It was BS. I would never forget your phone call.
Hi, John.
I will call you back immediately, or right now if you need, or I will have my assistant ring you if you'd like.
Ooh.
Boats, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Boats. I've got an assistant as well.
Richard?
Hi, Richard. Needs a hoist.
You need a hoist, yeah, for somebody to overhaul his tool.
You'll have to come up, Johnny, and...
I don't have to let this guy in. He can let himself in. It's nice to see you, my brother, my friend.
Hello.
My hold on. My actual, there we go. That's better. My hostess with the mostess.
So I thought I'd come and say hello.
Oh, do you remember how this works?
Not really. I had to log in.
You get pissed off at Brian for smashing a bunch of buttons.
Yeah.
Hello,
Bear. Hello, Boat. Holy shit, Boats is still alive.
Yeah, Boats is here and he's alive, yeah. J5 in the house. Gotcha, J5. Gotcha.
How's everybody?
Good.
Look at this. What I just made.
What is it?
Is that your pickup thing?
It's a pickup, yeah.
No, that's not a pickup.
It's a tuner. No,
it's not a pickup. It's not a pickup.
It's not a tuner. It's a
Got it wrong then.
Tell you what it used to be.
Oh,
Tell you what it used to be. It's all chopped up into pieces now, but I'll try and explain. It used to be this.
What bloody hell's that?
Same, Johnny. I'm thinking,
I took this fucking plastic thing and made it into wood.
I fucking glue
Voila. I destroyed this plastic shit.
Well, let me tell you what it is. This might give you a bit of it. This has come off it, so this is going to be wired back on this speaker, and there's a battery.
So it will look radio.
Oh wait, I know. It's 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 a small amplifier for
It's a
when
pocket radio.
for
Yeah,
when,
the back-
for when
the
you
back-
want to be out on your own. It's hooked to the guitar by itself, so you can
Yes,
be blacka 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 with a.
that's right.
Ah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So what I've invented, this has been on the list for a long time. This guitar, when it's finished, you can have this in here somewhere.
Ah, so it's got its own built-in
There's
amplifier.
going to be a speaker in there somewhere. So you just switch the fucker on and it plays out the
Pay
speaker.
attention, Brian. You know what this is?
You know?
Hang on.
I get where
This is
it's
the body
now.
cover. Look at this.
Looks nice.
So it's an
A lot of
instant
work.
show, isn't it? The minute you turn it on.
I've even built the neck.
Can somebody rebuild mine?
Yes, his name is Dr. Key. He's a New England Neurological. He throws a couple of fresh skateboard bearings in there. Good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've basically done that today.
Nice. To match
How good
the
is that?
Is that actually a wooden box it's in?
Yeah.
So you've made the box, then the cover and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you can't get back into it. So if it breaks, it breaks.
Yeah.
Who
That
doesn't
is
What's
cool,
appreciate-
Plus it
What's
blends
this?
in. It's going to blend into the, the
Yeah,
guitar.
It'll be all part of the wood, yeah. But what's
Yeah.
this? This is my favorite bit. Watch this.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
we got that.
Nice. Who doesn't like
Johnny,
a
you
hand,
didn't see. Watch this.
who doesn't like a handmade box?
My knob's on.
And it in airing. Airy little box. Pretty good. Right, back in a second. Nattery Nora.
Poor Johnny.
Not Nora.
Poor Johnny. So many things. Boats, I'm glad you're doing fantastic. Barefoot says that's cool, Hazy. And of course,
We haven't seen boats for a while, have we?
no.
Will be cool when it's finished.
Last we heard, he was getting swamped out by a hurricane, and then headed north, and then I don't know.
Yeah, my tool haul is still in back at car. I'm not lifting that lot out today.
What did you get, Johnny?
Got an electric engine hoist, a
You got an engine hoist.
a 6-ton press.
Oh,
Big
time to do those ball joints and wheel bearings now. That's what now.
And he gave me an old antique lathe that you have to put a little motor separately with a little belt and stuff.
Mhm.
Nice though. It's old, really old. It's coming in oil. It's going to take some clean. It'll look good when it's cleaned up.
Probably work the rest of your life because it's old.
Oh yeah. Sort of when you like bolt to a bench. It's a big one. About not that big. I think it's blue under all the grease. I'll find out.
How much is that?
I got all that lot for 85 quid. He wanted 100, but you know me. I
I
said,
bet you're going
well,
to pick Jack up, Hazy.
What?
I bet you're going to pick Jack up.
No.
Oh,
I'm going to the shop.
oh.
Jack just finished work. He's going on with his friends.
Ah.
Headed on to the shop. Out to the shop.
I'm going to the shop. I thought I had a beer in the fridge, but I didn't. I drunk them all with Jeanette last night.
It's going on beer run.
You didn't know electric scooter actually taking the T4.
I haven't even had a drink today.
Didn't
I ended up going on Raphael's show last night.
Ah.
on Raphael Scrapper.
Wasn't there for long. Was you there, Johnny?
No. I watched somebody take some car parts to bits and fell asleep.
Some car parts.
Weekends, I'm knackered on a weekend by end at night. Sorry.
Yeah, understandably so.
I got a bit of a restock
Hmm.
to go with that one.
Well, you don't want to run out.
No, you don't want to.
Hey, that Johnny gave me, I got from Johnny, it'll last me 2 years.
Hmm.
Just give me a big handful out of
What did you get?
I'll give her some weed.
Hmm.
Yeah, carry a bag full.
Basically.
Last me about 10 years.
What did you get?
It's a mixture of bloody all sorts, to be quite honest with you.
What is this? Smoke?
It's a
weed, but
mixture
all
of
little
all the.
buds, loads
It's
of
all the green. It's all the green,
I can't
all
have it.
sorts.
it. Hold in then.
It's well hidden, put it that way.
Does it work, Jeanette?
It's not bad stuff, actually. Does it go?
What is it? Just all the sweetness, is it?
Yeah, do you know when they strip the buds? But it's all little tiny buds, loads and loads of them.
Excellent.
All the scraggly shit.
They reckon that's better stuff than
No, what is it? Oh,
fine stuff.
that one.
So yeah.
He said, "How are you doing, lad?" I went, "I'm running a bit low." He went, "Here." I'm running a bit low. The big sandwich bag is half empty.
Courteous. The whole left side is dark. Oh, it's all dark over there on the left. Over there. Oh, I mean there. Over there. Dark.
There you go.
Dark. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Johnny brings back the light.
Keena's in the bath, so she just nattering.
Fucking, I was busy outside the shop tonight. What the fuck? It's like the whole ghetto have got together.
Hey,
It's sometimes like that down at our Aston, Chris says.
be careful.
Yeah, what's going off here? He says, I think Alpha Sheffield's in this Asda.
Do you think you'll leave the
I
car?
was going to leave
running?
my phone in the van, but
Oh, do you think
no,
you'll leave?
let me just darken it.
What happens, Brian, is you walk through them all and you'll go, in it.
I'll be back.
Okay.
You see where we live, we're surrounded by a lot of students that are at we've got 2 local universities. So it's like it's like
Bros. Hi.
Student Central. He knows, bro.
Leeds is a big student. So.
I don't.
But you see, we've got disadvantage. You're having 2 universities. So.
Oh, we've got about 5 in Leeds.
But round us, there's a lot of student accommodation. And in suitable sort of student fashion, they sort of all descend on our little Asda for some reason.
I bet Asda don't mind.
Well, no. Because see, the thing is as well, our little Asda is in like within walking distance. There are a lot of student accommodation. I mean, not all students has got cars and whatnot. So
right, give me 5. I'm going to wash her hair now. I might dunk her head under water.
Hey, be careful. Be careful.
She said she wants to cool down.
Be careful. Poor Johnny. Johnny's a saint.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That poor fucker.
I've said for a long time, Brian, he deserves a sainthood.
Yes, he's a fucking saint. He's a saint, that's for sure.
If he ain't shit and, Johnny's there and especially family.
Yeah, that's right. Like he said, he doesn't want any of his family to go to the state system. Understand?
Yeah. I can understand that. But yeah.
It's hard not to draw the line, though. Yeah. I need a vacation, though, too.
But on a brighter note, I became a grandma again the other day.
Oh, good job. Congratulations.
The son that's had the baby, you know, we haven't had communication for quite a while. But I do keep sort of up to date on Facebook. Well, like this time last year, she had a stillborn little girl.
Oh, that's terrible.
Basically, it's a rainbow baby, and yeah.
Yep.
Harmony, they called it.
You say a rainbow baby?
Yeah.
My youngest son with my ex, I don't know, Thursday, Friday. I'm not sure. Anyway, I saw it on Facebook that she'd had another baby. And this time last year, she had a stillborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but you see, the hardest thing about it is how much I wanted to be there for him, and I can't. You know, I don't, for whatever reason. I mean, we were communicating, and then all of a sudden, that communication stopped. I don't know why. It's sort of hard being a grandma from afar.
Yeah.
It's hard being anything from afar.
Yeah.
So
families are fucked. Terrible. Like
well, basically all this, I mean, none of my three kids, I've got three lads with my ex. This is all down to him. Because he knew them three lads were my world. So but when I decided to leave, he didn't like the fact that he were losing his control over me, and that I made that decision to leave. So what's the next best thing? You know, blackmail you with your kids.
Yep, that is the game.
How old were the kids at the time?
Eldest were just over 16, 13, and youngest were 11. And he's 32 now.
Yeah.
That's difficult ages for that shit to be going down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, initially the two youngest were visiting me, but I'd got to go by his rules. I'd got to pay for a taxi to come pick him up. It wouldn't cost him anything to drop him off at end of our street, but he made all these rules that I'd got to send a taxi to pick him up and to bring him back to mine, and then I got to put him in a taxi to send him home.
I wouldn't want to take my kids in the taxi on their own.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't do that.
But then it sort of got to.
If I had the ability to drive them somewhere, there would be no way I'd be sticking them in a taxi on their own.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we sort of got.
I mean, they're the rules of war, man, and that's what you were engaged in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's terrible.
But this is the thing. We went to mediation. Even went to court, and he thought he made his own rules. That's the thing. But yeah, and it got to a point where I was sending a taxi for him. Taxi were coming back to mine. Sorry, we went to pick him up, and he said that they weren't coming this week. So I'd still got to fork out for a taxi, but didn't get no visit. But then
you paid for a taxi and he never turned up.
That's terrible.
Oh, you said?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah,
no, you said you paid for a taxi and they never turned up.
I had to pay for a taxi because taxi would go out there to pick them up, knock on the door, and he'd come and say, "Oh, they're not coming this week." So taxi then come back to me, so we could get.
That's fucked up.
Yep, I'd have been very, very unhappy.
But I mean, if you haven't got to pay for a taxi if they don't, it's not used, have you?
I don't know.
But you see, he drove, so even sort of dropping him off at end of the street, he'd not, he wouldn't try to have contact with me. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're in a better place.
So you got another grandchild, basically.
Granddaughter.
Oh, granddaughter.
Well, the one that were born, stillborn last year, were a girl as well. Got 3 lads, and then all of a sudden, you know.
That's horrendous. It's stillborn. That's fucking horrendous.
It's got to be a tough thing to go through. It's got to be terrible.
I'll tell you something. One of me step brothers, they had stillborn twins, and I'm not kidding you. It's the worst ever funeral you can go to, because after a certain amount of time, they have to.
I wouldn't even go to. I wouldn't even go to that.
Yeah.
No way, man.
It's the worst situation you could possibly, an hour in bits, and it weren't even a bit, you know what I mean? It for somebody to go through that, it must be horrendous.
Yeah.
That's too much for me to deal with.
My brother and sister-in-law, my wife's brother and his wife, they had a stillborn baby, and then 9, 10 months later, 11 months later, they had our nephew, who's now 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why they call them rainbow babies. You see, but
is that why you said a rainbow baby?
Yeah,
that's why they call them rainbow babies.
And there's me thinking it was a fucking non-binary or something.
Because they took the rainbow.
Honestly, I thought it was something to do with the fucking LGBT fucking.
No.
With the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Q.
That's what I thought they meant.
They have rainbow babies, because like Brian's brother and sister-in-law, they like straight away they started trying again.
Yeah,
they said that was
they like practically a year ago.
Honestly, I thought, they have these gender reveal things. I thought you were on about it's just a rainbow baby. They just do a rainbow fucking colour.
All the colours.
Well, now you know that's what a rainbow baby
that's what I thought it was. It was just a plume of colours.
It's just all the colours.
Well, no, it comes out a woman's. Yeah.
Oh, you could say vagina.
We all call it a rainbow, you see. That's why they call it a rainbow baby.
I have never called it the rainbow.
Listen, I know you've seen it, but you've seen it from a different angle, Jeanette. I've seen it from the worst angle possible. Like right there. And I've seen him do the cut thing as well. But oh my God, that's traumatic. That is traumatic. I don't care what anyone says. Well, didn't even have a warning. He got a pair of scissors like this and went like this. Just one snip.
This is no word of a lie. When I were in having Callum, right, I'm there with my legs up in stirrup, and this stranger walked in. So he seen me in all my clothes.
Did he have scissors?
He went, "Oops, wrong room."
They don't need the scissors for the forceps.
That's not my wife's undercarriage. It's wrong colour for a start.
That's the wrong rainbow.
Yeah. Here's me saying, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I do apologise." And I went, "Well, I'm in middle of labour. I've got my legs up in stirrups, or these, whatever you call them." I says, I'm at that stage where I couldn't give a shit who walks in door. I says it could probably scar him for life.
Well, our hospital it's a university. It's a teaching hospital. It's a university hospital. So if you're not careful and you allow them to get away with it, you will have about fucking 20 male doctors come in and fucking finger you, just to fucking.
But funny thing is, after that,
just to practice, see the dilution and shit.
They started round the way you come in door. They started putting like a curtain round, so if you do walk in wrong room, they can't see anything. But yeah, it was too late for me. He'd seen everything in all its glory.
Oh, I hate those places, man. Never again for me.
Well, you're up into bed now.
When I had both extremes, a real quick labour and a real long one, and I don't know which is best, man. Because when Harry was born, it was literally fucking real quick. Within minutes of the waters breaking,
Where we Callum?
Let's fire the howitzer, load her up.
Chris Norton got to be a goalkeeper when our Callum was born.
I got a load of dodgy footage that I filmed before getting caught with the gas and air and all that. But I look about fucking 20. I look proper young, really, for considering I was 40 compared to now. I mean, the last fucking 5 years haven't done me any good.
Well, put it this way, Chris's exact words were our Callum came out like an Exocet missile.
Yeah, Harry wasn't fucking around.
He's goalkeeper. Oh dear.
And then as soon as he was born, they took him away from us for hours because he was premature, and they had to take him. It was so fucking weird. And then because of the unit he was on was for really sick babies, and because he wasn't as sick as a lot of the babies there, they asked if he could be sent to Merthyr Tydfil, which is 26 miles away, so a sicker kid can have his bed. I mean, obviously we've done it, but yeah, but it was terrible. It was a terrible thing to have to go through, and not both of us could stay there, so Kate had to stay there on her own. It was weird.
Yeah,
like it was a 50-mile round trip just to go and see him in the daylight.
And like when you've got a sick child like that, and mother's just given birth, it's more down to dad to come visit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they come with like a Polaroid thing and say, "Well, look, here's your baby." That's not like having it in your arms.
I don't have Polaroid. You have Polaroid. Or did that what they done with you? Took a photo with a Polaroid and showed you?
I shook it.
No. What? That's what they do when the mother up to visiting the baby. If you have a premature baby, the nurses in the NICU or wherever it is take a Polaroid picture and give it to mum. You know. Yeah, I understand. You know that. You know, mother's just given birth, so she can't physically go and see the baby, but hey up.
I don't know. I didn't touch anything.
What happened there?
Was that me?
It wasn't anything I did. I mean,
what did you touch?
Richard is here, but that shouldn't have touched anything.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, how are we doing?
Hello, Richard.
Yeah, and Richard had to go through it twice because he got twins.
Yeah, they were premature. They were 6 weeks early.
Yeah, same as Harry. Harry was 6 weeks early. How like when one comes out, how do you deal? What do you deal with? Do you wait for the next one, or do you?
It's like watching an episode out of All Creatures and Great and Small. There's one like Dr. Ramsey out the elbow and grabs t'other and yanks it out.
How long between their births?
A minute.
Oh, is it? Because some of them are like 10 minutes now, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are the next day, I think. Some of them can go for a while.
You go, let's go through all that again.
Oh, yeah. Just a minute. There were blood and guts everywhere. It was like a murder scene. I've never seen it like it in my life. When she was just about to pop them out, there must have been about 20 doctors in the room because they were so early. But then when they popped out, they said, "Oh, they're a good weight to these," and they just chucked them in fish tank and all buggered off. Yeah,
that's what happened with Harry. He was a good weight considering how premature he was. He was still like just under 5 pounds, which was a really good weight.
That's what ours were, £4.13 and £4.
Yeah, literally the same. Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, there's no wrong with these buggers. Stuck them in cots, and that was it, really." And they all buggered off. They expected they're tiny.
If Harry would have went full term, he would have been a fucking big old baby.
Yeah.
Jack was £7.2, which is what I was when I was born.
Our Callum were £8.11.
My dad was £12 something. I think he was closer to £13. He said that's why his mother hated him.
Can you blame her?
Can
you blame her?
It's like giving birth to a 6-month-old, isn't it?
I think she called him a badge destroyer.
It's like giving birth to one of my cars, one of my bikes.
Well, I'll be honest, I couldn't believe it. They said, right, when they're going to come out, and I was stood in corner room. I was crammed into corner room. There were all these dirt nurses and doctors. I thought, oh my God, this is going to be bad. And then as soon as they pulled them out, they all just wandered off. And that's me with 2 striking babies and a floor.
I've got the actual footage of Harry when he like his first scream.
Yeah.
Weird.
They stuck them in a fish tank because they were a bit yellow, you know what I mean? When they had that jaundice, they popped them in there with these silly blooming foam eye things on, but that was about it, you know. Next day they were there. They were 8, you know.
Well, they put them under some sort of a.
Were they on CPAC?
They what?
Were they on CPAC?
What's that?
It's like it's a breathing thing.
No, they were breathing on their own.
They didn't even give it to him just in case.
No, what the first one that come out was cracking like I don't know what. So we went up in there.
Hey, Lump was all right.
As soon as it come out, and I thought, God forbid, get rid of that bloody racket, will you? And then second one come out, she was a bit quiet, and they just give her a snap there, kiss her, and she started striking. And
why do I make this thing bigger?
And they were all right, you know. They just stuck them in these like plastic transparent boxes, and
fish tanks, if you will.
And they were all right, you know.
They're called cribs.
Yeah.
Plastic see-through cribs.
And there were one with 413 and one with 4.5. And one that were making alt rackets. She still makes alt racket now, the 20-year-old.
Changed the deal then, Richard.
And I had a thing on Facebook the other day, and it was a scan picture of Harry, obviously before we knew what he looked like, and it's mad to look back at the scan now, knowing who he is, like, you know, and just seeing the outline of his face and shit.
Yeah, but look how things has progressed. You can now have 3D scans, so you can actually see all features and everything.
Yeah, you could have them back then as well.
Weird.
The first scan we had, he was 6.5 months.
They look. I mean, admitted, they look like aliens when you see one of these 3D scan images. They look like little aliens.
Yeah.
But you can see all features, nose and eyes and everything.
They are incredible what they can do.
It's only more incredible, I think, as we get older.
Some twins are born on different days. If one's born just before midnight and then one's born just after midnight, they got different birthdays.
Yeah. They were both born on 23rd of December. It cost me a bloody fortune, it does.
Oh, right before Christmas. Nice.
It cost your birthdays on Christmas Day and all, innit, Richard?
Yeah. That was about an hour after. About a couple of hours after born. Once they give them a nosing down and got all that slime and shite off them.
Bless.
To me, that's the smallest little picture because I'm on my phone and as small as it is, and I was smaller than small.
Where are your glasses, brother?
No, it's just too far. It's just too far.
They put them like things on over their eyes, so that light that lights them up, whatever it is, go in their eyes, but they go fast asleep anyway. Next change, all they do is lie around in bed.
There you go. Clean that fucker up. You're good.
Inspector Clouseau.
I see, yeah. I see. What's that on their head? Are they? What's
the mask things that they put them on? You know, like when they jaundice.
When they've got jaundice, it's so that light shit doesn't go in their eyes.
I feel like I'm in a submarine. Scooby-Doo, I'm in a submarine.
Are they wearing yarmulkes?
That was about 3 hours after they were born. That once they'd scrubbed them down and forget about him because they were a right mess.
You didn't see Harry for about 3 hours. It was a bit of a fucking terrible actually. And then, do you know when they took him to Merthyr Tydfil? Because he's on so many machines and all that, a team had to come and put all the machines on him for transport. And they just I couldn't go with him in the ambulance, so I had to follow him down with him until he got into the ambulance, and then run back upstairs, get all his shit, and then Kate, get in my can, try and fucking get up there before he got there. I mean, we never could.
When I was there, they were in the rooms where they give birth. They have like 2 rooms and a shared bathroom. And I walked in and I thought this pull switch was for light. Well, it was an emergency thing. Pulled it, the siren went off, and everybody come running. I thought, so I'm only having a piss.
Because I wasn't having a shit.
It's an emergency if there's no toilet roll.
They bugger off though and leave you to clean out slop and shite up on the floor. I can't believe it.
I can finally chill out now.
All right. You just said, Richard, well, I am having an emergency. There ain't no toilet roll. What am I supposed to wipe the arse on?
I'll never forget it because the day before, the 22nd of December, they said, oh, you might as well go home. There's no tapping here. So I buggered off home. She was fast asleep. I was printing me sat at the side of the bed. She's fast asleep. So I went home, and then after an hour after I got home, they said, oh, they're going to be coming soon, these babies. So I went back to hospital, and she was still fast asleep. I thought, you're taking the piss or what? I just sat there watching telly while everybody else is asleep. I thought, what's the point to this? And they were born one were born at 1:15 and one were born about 17 minutes past 1. Because one of them, the only reason why they induced her is because the student, they had a trainee nurse, a student nurse, and you know when they put that flipping thing on their belly, that ultrasound crap.
Yeah, you mean that? That round thing.
The student nurse said one of them has got the cord round her neck. They need to come out, but she said because I'm only a student, I'm going to have to get a second opinion. So they got a proper doctor in, and he said, yeah, they're going to have to come out because the cord's round the neck.
How could they tell the heart rate was increased, was it?
I don't know. But they were a student nurse who noticed it. She was only a young lass, and she said, you know, the cord's round the neck. She says, I'm going to get somebody who's fully qualified to look at this. And then that's it. They just induced her, and when they shove all that slime and shit up and all that, whatever.
Do you know when a baby's born, do you know they cut the cord from the placenta? Like real quick. You're not supposed to do that, really. You're supposed to leave it for hours for it to drain, because then all the good stem cells you're supposed to have, it's all in that.
Oh, it's all in that, yeah.
Like the natural way we're supposed to be born is nowhere near how we're born.
How long is too long to leave it connected? Because I think mine's still connected.
All I know is they had a vending machine there.
A lot of questions then, Brian.
I'm not sure.
A vending machine there, and it charged you £3 for a sandwich. And when the
that's
student
my
nurse
colostomy
come and book it
bag.
on,
I'm sorry.
I booked it off with him and left my £3 sandwich, cheese and onion sandwich at bottom. When I went back for it, somebody took it.
That Indian at that wedding that you went to.
I think somebody's just following him around just to know they get a free meal.
I couldn't believe it.
I took Paddy around the park earlier and somebody left his tap.
And he put everything in it, like takeaway cartons and everything. Went outside, left it on thing to go in for a slash, and when he come back out, somebody had nicked it.
That's right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was your fucking buffet doggy bag, wasn't it?
Johnny says they must follow Richard about knowing that they're going to get a free meal.
Bloody sure. bloody sure.
Never leave food unattended.
You're right
I don't know
there.
what I was going to say now. I did have something to say, but Jeanette interrupted me.
You found
Sorry.
the capital.
Oh, what was it? What was I going to say?
Was it that Jeanette interrupted you, or you interrupted Jeanette?
There you go.
You said
Pardon me.
I was trying to figure out who interrupted who.
It makes sense for me interrupting.
what were you saying?
The fucking icon gone.
I don't know what it was. Go on now. It was really interesting.
All
as
your
well.
memory.
The moment's gone.
It was one of my bestest ever stories.
It was gonna be great.
Epic.
I just told you.
Doopy-doo, I'm in the airplane. I'm in the big airplane.
You could do.
You know what I've got? Have a look at this. I've got this. And I've also got...
Good for you.
You were firing at it. You were
Johnny.
twanging that at that American woman.
What?
You were twanging that at the American woman.
When?
Twanging.
Wasn't it? I got one of them.
How's that?
What? What are you asking, Chris? Chris, what is your problem? Are you serious right now? Yeah, this is a serious show right now.
As soon as it gets, is this. This is serious shit.
I mean, yeah, this is serious.
Serious. Big
Hi.
time.
It doesn't-
Hi is
This
how...
is like, this is
Yeah,
like YouTube's
That's
version
why
of
the title is struggle.
High News. Is this? This is the business.
This is the business.
Who the fuck called themselves is how Chris?
Somebody who's
might-
more
but it-
dyslexic than you and I.
I'm gonna have a whole
High News.
fucking rage.
Watch
Oh,
this.
Yes.
This is real shit.
I wonder if it's crispy bacon that will in other week. Can you remember crispy bacon?
You have a whole rage. What are you gonna do with your whole rage?
Honestly, there was somebody called crispy bacon.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a whole fucking rage.
A whole rage. What's he gonna do with his whole rage? I just pissed myself just a little right there.
Yeah.
I just can't even believe.
I'm not even sure how much a whole rage is.
Do your best. I mean, we'll try not to laugh.
Pissed all over my pants.
I just.
I'm not sure if I've ever had a whole rage.
I've had some rage, but I whole like a
I've had plenty of rage, but I don't think I've had a whole rage.
like the donut hole.
I might
like
have had a semi-rage.
Brian definitely had a semi-rage.
That way you flick it on the end,
always more than once for the right price.
You flick it on the end.
Imagine trying to be a troll in front of us.
Imagine trying to have a whole rage in front of us right now.
Does he know what that is?
Does not ever stink.
Hey, Chris. We've ended up with some good friends from Trolls, so good to see you.
Oh, it's the Welsh Wizard. Hello, people.
Yo, well, wait.
Which friends have you had from trolls, Johnny?
Captain Jerk, you were a troll at start, wasn't
No.
I need you guys.
We'll always bring it all out to the shelf.
I showed Chris his last was when a mosquito joins you in bed.
he?
Huh?
You don't want them doing that right now.
Yeah, that's his last video when a mosquito joins you in bed.
I need you guys to pay me a therapist because crazy stuff has been happening on YouTube. Yeah, like a dude named I Show Chris gonna have a whole fucking rage comes into my fucking our live show chat. That's not normal, but I mean,
Look, we
tell
all
me
need
about it.
therapy in here, so unless
It
you're
is.
looking for a telephone number.
I'm going to say you picked wrong stream to come into
It is.
demand payment for therapy because we all need it.
Yeah,
in fact, we're all past the point of therapy.
Yeah, it is struggle street. I thought we all moved past that. So,
in other words, we're all fucked.
Yeah, my therapy is coming on here and chatting with you after a freaking long day.
I'm working on it right now.
I had a great day this morning. With 5 minutes of Christine being here, she punched Keena.
Yeah, I mean, that's no new for us. You know, crazy stuff happening on YouTube. You know, that's par for the butt. You know.
I mean, that's just normal.
I've taught Keena how to do a Chinese burn, so she got one.
I tell you, that's one thing that's not in my house. It's violence, man.
It's Christine's. That's the only violence in the house.
Honestly, I've never considered it until Johnny just said that then, and I thought about any violence, like...
Never.
Luke's never been like
no,
that.
There's never physical violence.
Never.
Christine, you know. She'll bop your baby if it's still in fucking pram.
Well, she come after you with 2 before, didn't she?
No, she's there a bit of 2 before. I'm thinking, are you passing me that or are you going to fucking hit me off head?
And also, my family's a pretty violent family, but Kate is all nice and well-to-do. And Kate's never been assaulted by my family, but I've been assaulted by her family twice.
Is it? I'm the same. My side's all right, so her side won't fucking through.
Okay, so
no, that is, yeah. I can see why he needs therapy because he likes My Little Pony.
Basically, the calmest one out of a lot of them, and she's a bit ragey. She tells me she can do one on a daily basis.
You can tell we like My Little Pony. How do you figure that one out?
He needs to get it together.
I need to tell something to you guys like My Little Pony. I need to tell something you guys like My Little Pony.
In other words, he thinks we like My Little Pony.
I'm a brony man. Like,
don't start, because I can bring you a selection in right now if you want to say.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm a woman, and even I don't like My Little Pony.
I've got loads. Chiquina's got loads in there on display cabinets. Do you want me to bring some in?
I have loads.
Leave them where they are, Donny.
But not for horse cockery.
It's got from about that big up to fucking ones you can nearly sit on.
I met a guy once who he was into ponies.
He was into ponies. That dude is still into ponies. You ever fancy hanging out with that dude and his pony, Hazy?
Listen, I went up the coast a few weeks ago, and there was a guy walking his dog. And it was just me and Harry chilling, and he walked past, so I started chatting to him. And he lives in the caravans where that guy lives. His name's Neil Armstrong, and so I was chatting. I was like, oh, Neil still live there? He's like, oh yeah, how do you know him? And I just fucking chatting. Like, he said we call him the Moon Man, and I was like, why is that? Not even thinking. So he's into the moon, I think. His name's Neil Armstrong.
This is a question. Do you like My Little Pony?
Who, me?
I'm talking to Richard.
What's that?
It says it can tell we like My Little Pony.
My Little Pony?
Free for God, church.
Oh, I'm not religious in the slightest, so buggered up there.
Hazy, here they come, brother. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
My Little Pony, right?
All right, me too.
I'll change my name, Johnny 5 Days.
You're lucky I can't turn this camera around.
Each to their own, I suppose.
No. As a matter of fact,
you believe in God? No, definitely not.
No.
Well, can you ask him? I want £1 million.
I don't think that's how it works.
A mansion out in you know.
Well,
it says it gives you everything you need.
This is a just in case one.
That's what I need.
I'm just saying, just in case, if there is a God,
there is a God.
Well,
so many people,
this is the thing. It gives you everything you need. So if it's not giving you £1 million, you don't need £1 million.
Yeah, I do.
You should fuck all. Yes.
Need nothing.
Making a coffee.
Need nothing other than the love of the Lord.
It gives you nothing.
We all need that gold-plated egg cup.
I'm doing with mumbo jumbo crap.
Well, it gives you
Jack shit.
food and water if we were allowed.
He doesn't. I go to Tesco for that and pay for it. He don't give it me.
Bread and wine.
Bread and wine.
Have a glass. Have a shit for a week.
He's so cold. Why does he make people ill and die?
What happened with this guy?
Well,
that's all I want to know. What happened with
Hey, Brian, could you
what exactly was he praying for?
Brian, can you message that guy? I'm after him, motor.
If you get the full video, he actually does 10 laps. Before the fucker lets go.
He's got a strong grip.
It took 10 laps before he realised he could let go.
Concrete floor, other side though. I hope there were barely straw there.
Listen, could you imagine taping his hands to that, yeah, and just letting it rip? Like, do you think it just rip him from limb? It just rip his arms straight up.
Eventually,
the cogs will cut his fingers off.
It'd have a lot of profit. There's one on
internet with that guy.
He had his hand on it like that, didn't he?
That one is somewhere on the internet. That guy who's working a lathe, turning some metal, and his coat gets caught in it. Oh man, you want to see that?
Nah, I've seen enough of that shit.
It slammed into. Oh no!
It just rips him to shreds.
Can you remember when the internet first happened and all the fucking beheadings of the US soldiers and all that was being videos of that shit going around? I watched all that. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Why did
the chicken? Oh, sorry.
There you go. Go ahead. Carry on, please.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Tried to get to the other side. Yeah, right. As if we hadn't heard that one before.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Who is this guy?
Jeanette?
It says.
No, I'm asking the actual. Why did the chicken cross the road?
I've never seen a chicken cross the road.
No, to get to the idiot's house. Knock, knock.
Oh, go on then. Who's there?
Chicken.
Welcome back.
Is that somebody at your door, Easy?
Who's this one?
We're just finally highly entertained.
Sunstar's out. What do I mean?
It's something to do with I Show Chris because it's My Little Pony.
They're all actually proper channels.
Weird. What, with content?
Yeah, the first one he come up on that I Am Chris is
I Show Chris.
Yeah, 450 subscribers on that one. And videos.
What sort of videos?
And then this one, he's got about 20 subscribers on it.
Fine. They're just viewers. They're interacting with the channel. It's fine. They haven't actually done anything, bad, have they?
No. You're welcome all sorts here.
Susie Rottencrotch Kraut hasn't really done anything.
If they can tell me what this is, well, it's when I click this, it starts ticking.
Oh, I'll tell you. Maybe on Tuesday morning, South Wales blown up by imbecile in a shed.
Oh dear.
Stranger things have happened.
Funny stuff, Scott. My other channel got banned because I posted something inappropriate. Oh dear.
Yeah, probably some sort of weird.
Oh, relative of yours, is it, Johnny?
Entirely different file on this one.
I mean, it's a weird thing to say when you go into someone's chat for the first time, isn't it?
It's not something normal, no.
Anyway, I went into a police station last year, got my new updated DBS check, and they didn't put handcuffs on me. So
I said the same thing. That's what I said when I went in and got my check.
That's a plus then, Johnny.
It's all good.
I'm not sure that we're going to be fans of your jokes or that they're going to be great because that first one was a total pile of shit.
I'm here to say great joke. Come on, then, fire away.
It's like having that fucking dude back that used to read jokes off the stupid fucking calendar. We already had one of those. It was terrible.
That did get on my tits a bit, I must admit.
I seen him the other day on a live show.
Oh, lovely.
So did I.
On Grant's live show, I said, "Hello, Grant." Yeah. And then Grant went, "Oh, hello, what's up?" And then he realised, and he's like, "Oh, fuck." I think Grant sent him a link for something, and he ended up on a live show. He didn't really need to be there.
Oh no! Terrible.
And then Grant was like, "Oh," when he realised I was there, he's like, "Oh, we can jump off if you want and just do a private thing." And he was like, "Nah, I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck." And he gave it all that shit. Don't give a fuck. He started bigging up Josh, saying he bought the farm and all that shit. But
it's all right. Don't we like having a bit of fun with him?
Grant's a cool guy. I like Grant.
Yeah, Grant is. Yeah. Everyone's cool, really. You know.
I'm just going down to my lake. It's fucking his own lake. He's earned all that, though, hasn't he? He's fucking.
I watched him stock it with fish and then still not be able to catch a fish.
They're all hanging out at the other end. They're all popping their heads out, right? Look, he's right over there. Oh, there you go. That's getting the hub off. I found me getting the hub bit off. Just there.
Got to solder these wires on.
Yeah, they want 360 quid, Easy, to change my front wheel bearings. Naff off. I just bought my own 6-ton press for 45 quid. I'll do it with
yeah, but you have to put a price on your time, Johnny.
Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm fine.
Have you ever done it before, Johnny?
No.
Oh, yeah, definitely a good idea.
Yeah. There, look, even a picture. There you go. There you go.
I mean, I don't think it's just as simple as buying a press and you can do it. Like having a tool is definitely.
I've done that much work with the brakes. I've replaced all the calipers and everything.
Yeah, but that's easy. That's not. That's not.
I've had it right down to where it's the hub. I know how to remove that hub, and I know how to press out the bearing now from watching YouTube. I've seen somebody using the exact same one that I've got, exactly the same. Mine's come with all the plates and all the discs for different size bearings to push out. It's a 6-ton one.
Hopefully you can do it.
I'm really enjoying this stream as well.
Okay, look at this. Look at the craftsmanship in this.
That is nice.
I think you'll be able to do it easy, Johnny.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't carved it yet.
I've watched about 3 or 4 people doing it now. So.
Yeah, you only got to drop.
Are you doing like angled edges on it as well?
Pull it out. Pull tech disc.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be carved. Yeah. This is how every single guitar neck starts.
I've replaced I'm
on about to do it sort of theme on the actual body of the guitar. You know what I mean?
Like he's doing a My Little Pony theme now.
I'm doing a rainbow guitar.
Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea for a guitar, Easy. Do a My Little Pony guitar.
Yeah, he's asking if I'm making a guitar. I am making a guitar. I'm in the process.
5 bolts, John.
I like this. I like this shit. What I've done. See honestly, that?
If you want to see some fantastic footage building guitars,
this is what I got so far.
Crazy. Yeah,
I bought an engine hoist as well, Richard. Lifted bugger
out. What?
I bought an engine hoist as well earlier.
Yeah,
an electric one.
You're swap its engine, are you?
No, but an old guy selling all his stuff off, and I'll just give him a good price for all of them.
So this is what I'm going to do for the pickup for this guitar.
He gave me a big antique lathe thing as well that I need to.
You can buy these that you stick into acoustic guitars. It comes with a wire that you just plug straight into an amp. So I'm going to use this pickup with the wire on it.
The circlet next to
the wire on, so that's going to go. That's going to go in there like that. And then this wire is going to be. There's going to be a cavity at the back where I can wrap it up. Yeah, where it gets stored.
You've made a banjo as well, haven't you, Easy?
So what happens then? When this is on here somewhere, you get your wire out, you plug it in, and then it's live. But you can also plug this directly into an amp. You know what I mean? Or you can just play it on its own.
Genius.
Did you say I made a banjo?
Yeah, because he says actually a banjo is the best country guitar, and I thought you made one, haven't you?
No, I haven't made a banjo.
No, I thought you had. He's made a diddly bow.
That's it, diddly bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a diddly hoe.
True.
She gives good prices.
I bought a hoe just to do it. I'm giving away all my secrets here.
Don't give away all your secrets. It's been an hour. I'm leaving the stream. Hazy, are you staying?
Do anybody want to stay?
I'm all right to stay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
Don't get me down.
I'll stay for another hour.
Have the best evening. Thank you guys for being
and you,
here.
Brian.
Brian. Good to see you.
See you later, Brian.
One of you.
Bye.
Cheers. Good luck. Good luck with the trolls, by the way. Fuck
right.
It's all right. He's a friend now.
What's your camera glitching out, Janet?
Me, no.
Anyone else do that? Or is it just me?
There's the milling machine he gave me.
Glitching here.
It's an old one.
What's a milling machine?
There's the engine hoist. Good size up motor on that. It's remote. It's got one of them remotes on the wire.
See, Keith.
I make great music.
And then, look.
So does Easy.
6-ton press.
Can't see shit. Oh yeah, where are you going to put that?
I'm clearing out that big shed this week. I'm going to be doing a few tip runs.
You can make those videos where you crush bowling balls and shit.
You won't be able
It's
to
a
crush the ball.
6-ton one. It'll do some damage. I'll be wearing gloves and goggles when I'm pressing.
Just remember when you push plastic bearings, take circle apart.
Oh yeah.
What sort of music do you make, Chris?
I've watched it done that many times now over the last few weeks. I've got no issue doing it. I've got big impact drivers and all lot. If a bolt's acting up, it will be coming out.
I just realised I don't think I can end the show and all that because I'm on my phone.
Probably about an hour aside, if that.
Yeah. I was thinking of ordering the new front suspension and just doing it all in one go.
Yeah, because you can do them bottom two bolts on suspension.
Yeah, what I mean is if I've changed them over while I'm at it, the car can be off the road for a few days. There's no rush. We can walk for a change, lazy asses.
So how much
Even
if it's Brian. Go on, Brian. Come and say hello, you fucking curly-headed cunt.
I thought me heard of come on all of a sudden.
I'm gonna say.
Well, fucking Nick just had a fringe then.
I don't think you were on 2 streams.
I wasn't even live. I just went live now.
What the fuck? He's like a stalker. What the fuck is this shit?
Apologise for all the shit I was talking whilst I wasn't live.
This is my favourite. Go on, Brian. Come and say hello, you fucking curly-headed cunt.
Somebody's still in control, I take it.
Well, that's me. I'm doing that. I'm just going through the videos. I haven't seen them. He's the fuck has been stalking me and fucking screen recording me and shit like a fucking curly-headed cunt. The fuck?
Oh dear. Yeah, so I need to clear some space. I've got a new worktop in there I could use as well. There's a workbench.
Weird watching yourself when you can't even remember that happening.
There's 7 of those big check bags full of Tracy's crap, so she needs to sit there and sort it all out. I want it all out of the way. That needs to be stood on the ground, that tray.
A Ranchero 500. An old car.
That shed in back garden, Richard. I put oak flooring down in it.
And grab a drink a minute.
Even what were left over from the living room. So floor won't rot. Solid oak. It's good flooring. I've sanded that living room floor twice now since we moved in and just revarnished it. It looks amazing.
Biscuit's got to go for his checkup tomorrow.
How's he doing?
All right.
Yeah.
Back to his normal self.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Can nobody else see Jeanette's camera glitching?
No. It's not glitched here.
Weird.
Oh, and that's the thing. Chase has had his first big adventure today.
Oh.
And out all day.
The cat.
Yeah, Chase.
We'll say why we moved on to Paw Patrol.
Hey, that's probably what they've named him after.
They will have done. They will have done.
He's absolutely cream crackered now.
You got a selection with Paw Patrol. It's a bit weird that it's a cat though.
Honestly, Johnny, that's one thing. That's my favourite picture of Brian.
Tell me that don't look like a curly-headed cunt. Dare you?
That's one thing I've never watched. Paw Patrol.
I mean, basically, the only difficult bit of taking that wheel off is see that centre hub there. It's the only difficult bit, getting that bloody bolt off.
That's not the only difficult bit, Johnny.
No, easy, relax. You could get your head around mechanics easy. You've got the skills to learn you. So.
Oh, I know. It's just I don't want to. It's all dirty and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but when I run garage and you went 360, I went, "You're all right, mate."
If I had a space where I could store a car and
he said, "Do you want to book it in?" No, do a fuck.
like Brian's space. If I had something like that, I would definitely be able to work on cars.
Like an indoor space.
If I wanted to move my greenhouse and put the car in the back garden.
You could.
I don't want to move my tomatoes though.
Johnny's got an old car.
Johnny's got a massive garden, is what Johnny's got.
Yeah,
fucking huge.
I took to summer house in corner, and you can still only see it when you walk around the side of the caravan. It's just tucked in there.
And there's me here with a tiny little garden. I think I've taken half, at least a quarter of the garden.
It's Johnny's garden.
It's lit up. I forgot to turn the electrics on. It's all lit up. The moths will be going mental with it at the moment.
You guys got old cars. I got an old van. I got a Volkswagen Transporter T4.
It's still all lit up.
It's pretty old.
Is Tucker in? Baby?
I have to go turn it on.
Tucker's in there. Meowing his head off.
I did the electrics with a box on the side of it.
Is he?
He doesn't have a permanent electric supply. You just lift it in the box in front. I put it in a proper box and you plug it in.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, Johnny.
I said the electrics on that summer house, they're on a box on the outside, so you can just connect it up separately. It doesn't have its own power.
Yeah, no.
Sonny says my old car had mice living in it, raccoons living in it, and a broken engine. Johnny had a mouse family living in his rabbit hutch.
That turned out to be rats.
Hey, talking of which,
wrong in the left. I said there's a rat in the kitchen.
A present back other day.
Right, go.
So
we've seen the time. You've got school in the morning. She's a night owl. It really gets on my witness. Get to bed. Bye. Go. Don't moan in the morning when you wake up at 7.
I'm okay.
Oh, you will.
You'll be back at Oxbridge.
What like you, Lucy used to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's the joys of having a cat, Johnny. They bring your presents back when he's able to go outside.
When I get some money next week, I'm getting him in. Pissing me off now. Can't have hot weather and you can't have frigging windows open. He's trying to escape.
That's one of the reasons why Chris has let Chase out today. Yeah, it comes back.
He climbed out the front window. There's nowhere to go. It's a right drop. So I'm looking at him out the window. Put my head out. I went, where are you fucking going? So he backed up like that.
Yeah, yeah. Chase has been out all day and still come back. That's a good thing about having them done, Johnny.
Not allowed out at night yet.
No, yeah. Chris has been a responsible parent. He says he's not allowed out at night yet.
He's not old enough for clubbing.
No. I mean, this is the thing. Tucker's a lot older than him. He's more used to surroundings and, yeah, he can stick up for himself. Now, Chase is only little, so he can't defend himself, so to speak.
I think I'm going to stick that on the back. Again. Just out the way. Yeah.
Mine's a 22-year-old RAV4. I like the American cars, the old American cars. I watch loads of stuff like Junkyard Digs, all sorts.
I've got a 51-year-old Pixie.
I've got a 52-year-old Tracy.
Oh, dear.
I watched Fab Shot, that's good.
What?
Watch Ghost.
What'd you watch, man?
Sarah Gordon. Ghost Town Living.
I don't watch TV.
No, YouTube channels, not TV.
All right.
Watch Dr. John Campbell.
Yeah, but some YouTube, a lot of YouTube channels now are becoming like TV if you're going with the mainstream YouTube.
Oh, I don't watch any of that.
Productions, you know what I mean?
I only watch the stuff I'm subscribed to, really.
Yeah. The reason I like YouTube is because it's supposed to be one person with a camera saying, this is my tube. You know?
Yeah, you seem to have to search for that now, don't you?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. It's not what it was, that's for sure.
No.
Oh, what's this?
And you've got to guess what you're allowed to, well, what you're not allowed to do, really. Did you know that the first Ford Model T...
Soon tell you. They soon tell you.
What?
They soon tell you what you can do and what you can't.
Yeah.
Figured out when I was young, cars didn't have, when I was young, cars didn't have power steering, so I can well imagine the first Model T. And
that's what I was thinking.
What kind of statement's that?
I remember the first time ever feeling power steering.
Correct.
Never had power steering. Oh, yeah.
Power steering only came out in the 70s and 80s. Bloody hell.
I remember the first time feeling it, though, where, like, knowing like, holy shit, you can just spin it like out with one hand.
Right.
Remember watching old buses when you were on old buses and they're like, try and get around corner or what?
Yeah. Fucking workout.
Wagons didn't have power steering, they didn't even have heaters in them.
Bloody, the first transit.
They didn't even have ABS or nothing, just had to pump the brakes on. To jam their foot in the spokes.
The handbrake was your secondary corner brake.
Wherever our show Chris is from, he's been spoiled because power steering didn't hit this country until the 70s.
From America, I think.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Model T, that's only in America only.
China knows.
I know somebody who's going in bits.
World's first mass-produced car, wasn't it?
Hmm.
It made us trucks, cars, everything, really, wasn't it? Little pickups, everything. All that same chassis and all that.
Yeah.
I do. I watch a lot. Diesel Creek, that's a good one. He works on all massive machinery in this big workshop.
So this guitar that you're building, is it going to be a raffle?
I don't know yet. I've got to because I've got a bit of stock piled up now from guitars I built, because I want to either open a website or actually open a stall somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A harp system in full effect, isn't there?
What?
All this bad weather we're having.
Yeah. All that sand shit, it's all metal in it.
Also, everywhere that seems to be getting hit is due to be a smart city. So, all a bit weird as well. There you go. Morocco,
the whole country got hit.
Greece supposed to be a new smart city. Turkey's supposed to be a new smart city.
Turkey?
Hawaii supposed to be a new smart city. But a lot of people refuse to sell. Well, what's the best way to sort it out? Fucking wipe them out.
I've been waiting for slinging payments in Turkey.
There's a lot of weird shit going on, especially that Maui shit. I mean, I haven't looked into it too much because
they've got meteorologists there now saying that the fucking the temperature you know, the professional that what it takes to melt a car like that, where it's literally the metal's trickling down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know that there's loads of kids are missing, and they got no answers.
Of these blue lights in the sky about 4:30 in the morning.
Something weird that.
Police blocked the roads, and a lot of them couldn't get out. A lot of them jumped into the sea to fucking save themselves.
Yeah.
And the ash was so hot from the fires in the cars and that it fucking the ash set fire to the boats that were out on the dock. The only way they could breathe was to just keep ducking in the water and then coming back up again. That's how bad it was. But then that FEMA's got, you know, that FEMA.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be helping them all. They all booked themselves into a big hotel at around of Hawaii.
I've seen something about that as it goes. They were in the highest, like, fucking 8-star hotels and shit.
Listen to this, Izzy. Some Marines have turned up in the dead of night and just took off the head of FEMA that were there, and he's disappeared. Don't know where he's gone.
What?
Literally seized him. Some Marines burst him, grabbed him, and gone.
Who said that?
It's all over. I know a lot of people, you know, mate.
Yeah, but you can't just say that. Like, Marines.
It's all over.
Maybe.
There's somebody in the background trying to sort this shit out.
Yeah, but listen, you can't just say some Marines turned up in the middle of the night and took the fucking head of FEMA.
Yeah, took the head of FEMA, yeah.
For what reason?
Well, because they didn't sound the alarms. They fuck all. They left them all to die.
Yeah, no, but what are the police saying? Because the head of FEMA's been kidnapped.
Maui. They wanted it to be a smart city. They had this big
meeting.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, why is it not on the news that the head of FEMA's been kidnapped?
It's the news. They're not going to say it on the news, are they? You don't watch mainstream. If you want to listen to the truth, you know where to go.
No, but listen, I'm all in for fucking knowing the world domination and all that, but ain't you the same people running the armies that's what's running everything? And
no, it's an elite Marine squad. It's nothing to do with the USA.
Oh, it's like
like they've got them in Russia. You know, like they've got them in Russia. You know.
Yeah, but what are they going to do with him? Like,
they've took him. He's gone. They don't know what's
happened. What are they going to do with him? Like,
they're taking people out one by one. It's a lot of shit. Honest to God.
No, listen, I'm all in on it, but when I can't make sense of what, like, it needs to make sense.
Later, you'd understand, but I can't show you on here. So.
All I know is things don't seem great.
Yeah, the reason it's not at all.
You know, when I'm walking around, I don't know if it's like the way you live, but It's like being in fucking Baghdad round here.
It's getting bad.
I'm not joking, man. It's noticeable now. Like, it's pretty bad today. It was pretty noticeable.
I've only got to go 20 minutes, and it's like we're in a different world.
Weird, man.
Errol's in Leeds now. Jesus H. Christ. Really bad.
Bradford, Jesus Christ.
The Victorians are turning their
Bradford's always been like that. Bradford's like the Mecca, the UK Mecca for Muslims, really, yeah.
It's the most amount of.
There's nothing here where I am in Oswestwhistle, but in Blackburn, just down the road, it's totally full of it.
I mean, I know there's a lot of shit that go on with some of them, but a lot of ones that I know are good people, polite, respectful.
Apparently, the hurricane that's going to hit Florida is going to be so devastating. There's a load of them joining together.
The Category 5.
I think it's the whole East Coast.
Yeah, it's a Category 5.
All the way from Florida to New York is going to get fucking bashed.
Yeah. It's been brewing off the coast, and other ones have just linked into it. It's the biggest thing ever seen, basically. Category 5, that's a fucking world-changing event of 5.
It's weird because there's absolutely nothing on news about it. I'm just looking at BBC News website. It's shite all about the hurricane, not about an earthquake in Morocco.
Well, get ready for some fucking COVID shit going to be happening soon.
Yeah, and they can stick that on their ass as well. We can stick it where they want.
It's so. I mean, I would love to be wrong with a lot of the shit I think about, but it's fucking hard. It's hard. When it's blatantly there, it's hard to ignore it. What?
Everything I've said for the last 3 years has fucking turned out to be true. Every fucking thing. Everything. All the shit, all the bullshit, all the stats, all the fucking people dropping like flies. Yeah. Stick a ball, I bet, and then.
But depending on who you are.
I saw a cyclist going down the road the other day. A cyclist with his spandex on, fucking flashing lights on his head, and he had a fucking blue mask on. I thought, here we go again.
No, but listen, I was thinking about this the other day because I watched a video where the guy. I watched a video where the guy scraped all that shit off his car, and he's like, listen. They're saying this is sand, and he got a magnet, and he fucking got a big pile of it, and it's stuck to the magnet. I thought, you know what? I'm going to try that myself. So I fucking come over here to my table. I scraped a big pile of it up to get. Wasn't even a big pile. Scraped the pile of it, got a magnet, put it on there, and it jumped straight to it. It's metal in it, 100%. 100%. I've done it myself.
We're breathing that shite in.
Yeah. So this is what I was thinking. Wearing a mask would probably protect you a bit from that shit.
No, the blue ones are basically spit guards for nurses to use.
Well, whichever one it is. But what I mean is, the shit in the air is not good to be breathing in. You know?
Neither's breathing in your own carbon monoxide, though. You breathe in air, you breathe out carbon monoxide.
Well, yeah, I know that, but there's a happy medium that you got to find for the situation. You know what I mean? It's like pouring fucking disinfectant into a wound or into a cut is bad, but if it's infected, then it's good because it's evil. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just because something could be bad for you in certain circumstances, it's necessary. It's better than the alternative. You know what I mean? What's up, Mike Theory? Oh, I still got your hubcaps.
That's all you need. TCP, everything.
Got a near death. Listen, there's a link if you want to pop up. Is there a link there, Jeanette?
Yeah, top. It's still there. It's pinned at top.
Yeah, it's pinned at top.
Yeah, there's a link if you want to jump up.
Oh, bloody warm, isn't it?
He used to live in Cardiff, Mad Kiwi. Oh, was it Cardiff or Pubcall? Or Swansea, might be in Swansea.
Yeah, you mentioned that, didn't you?
Yeah, I forgot. I've got a thing here on my door. I don't know if you can see it. I can't pop it off.
Yeah, I can see it.
Definitely. Oh, shit. What have I done?
Yo, Gary.
See you there?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Somebody's listening tonight.
Oh, I'm sure I just heard somebody pop up. I'm not sure if I can. I forgot I got. Brian might need to pop in and sort this out. Hang about. There it is.
Hey up.
Took himself off.
Hello,
It's
Gary.
easy.
How are we doing?
It's easy with a mobile phone, though, isn't it, to knock it off?
No shopping tonight, Gary. I did that this afternoon.
Oh, he's back. So I'm going to do a few tip runs tomorrow, Janet.
Listen, I don't know if I've got the ability to get people up from the basement. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can. Bear with me. Add the stage. There he is. I'm on my phone, so it's all a bit fucking.
It's okay.
Hello,
I used to be.
Hi.
It's been a wee while.
You nearly died. What happened?
I went and got some freshwater tanks, long distance, came back, unloaded them, sat down, and then I felt like I needed to spew, so I did. And I kept spewing and spewing. And then I went to bed, and I woke up 6 days later in hospital.
Holy fuck.
And they've taken 95% of my pituitary gland away because I had a tumour on it.
Holy fuck, what's a pituitary gland?
Oh, it's about the size of a pea, and it sorts all your hormones in your body. It's everything, fucking testosterone, everything. But they reckon it's been growing for about 9 years.
Holy fuck, where is it like? Where is it situated?
Right behind the front of your eyes, right between your eyes, right?
Oh, it's in your head?
In the middle. Right in the middle of your head, yeah.
Holy fuck, you had a brain tumour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the... Yeah, say brain tumour. For fuck's sake.
Well, okay.
I was vomiting for a couple of hours, and then I woke up in hospital. And they...
yeah, it's fucked. It was fucked right up. It was fucked right up. But anyway...
You made it, man.
They reckon I had about 21 minutes to live. My wife got me in the car, took me to A&E. They induced me into a coma. Then they flew me by helicopter from Gore to Dunedin. And it all went well because they managed to get another surgeon from Auckland and they flew him down straight away. So, 4 hours I was in surgery.
Holy fuck, man.
And the biggest fucked up thing of the lot is just before I woke up out of surgery, I was in this massive, great big warehouse. They were playing death metal. They were burning every fucking thing. And I thought, I don't belong fucking here. So I went like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog and a berserker and fucking bashed the fuck out of everything. Knocked all the fires out. I just finished putting the last fire out, and then the voice comes back, "Welcome back, Mr. Yarker." And that was the nurse.
Are you telling me you went to the other side for a second?
Oh, I expect I probably did, yeah.
And you was a firefighter?
I was just trying to get out of the fucking place I was in, mate.
Holy fuck, man. Listen, it's good to see you.
That's mad, that. Good to see you, though, mate. Yeah.
But the other funny thing is, all my body pain has disappeared, and I feel about 20 years younger.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, maybe that fucking brain tumour had a little fucking something to do with it.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
That's incredible. And it didn't spread nowhere, it's just...
And the other incredible thing is, one person and 2.5 million survived. So, I'm special.
Yeah, you're one in 2.5 million.
Only 1 in 2.5 million people survive.
So you're better than 1 in a million.
Go do the lottery. Go put the lottery on.
and I tried that and I didn't win any fucking thing, but I won the lottery anyway because I'm here. And the other funny thing is,
Listen, Kiwi,
My
seriously, just look at you as a person, though. Like, you're a pretty, like, cool, generous person in a whole, you know? So,
yeah.
The payback.
Yeah.
The wheel is wrong.
Yeah, but I'm like a cat. I've already used up about 4 of my lives.
But don't worry, you're doing good.
You can call me a pussy if you like. I don't give a shit.
There's nothing pussy about going through all that, mate. Fucking hell.
But my great-grandfather, he passed away at the same age. He was 54 and he died of a brain tumour.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And I'm here, so there we go.
Yeah, so it's your wife. Your wife saved you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. My wife, I owe my wife a lot.
Which is what mine would have done.
Well, I want to done because I can't drive, so...
You know, all I thought, Izzy...
Listen, I don't know if you know this, Jeanette, but they don't allow you to drive the ambulance.
No, he said his wife drove him to A&E. I said, well, I would be able to
the NHS would all be dead.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. NHS would all be dead.
You can take him on your mobility scooter.
I mean, even in car, yeah, nearest hospital, like 35 minutes away. Can you imagine? You know.
You've seen my mobility scooter, have you?
Tell Chris I want to flog that scooter.
No, have you got one?
What?
Yeah, I bought myself a smart car.
Oh, fuck, that's not a very smart thing to do.
Well, mine's a 1 litre turbo. It goes very fucking well.
1 litre. Nothing turbo about 1 litre.
I thought you meant like one of those electric cars.
No, them little smart cars.
Smart car, yeah, little smart car. Yeah, that is like a mobile. My uncle Keith, I don't know what
it's like putting a fucking jacket on for me.
Yeah, my uncle Keith, when his hands went bad, he bought this car, which is like a little kit car thing, but you could drive it with a motorbike license. It was the strangest fucking thing. You had 2 of them. The first one set fire, like it caught fire and fucking burnt down.
Oh, fire, fucking hell.
I could literally pick it up, like, you know. It was like a car. I'm sure what it's called. Did you ever see that, Johnny?
No. Them smart cars are Kiwi. They are tiny little cars.
I was going to say.
Yeah, they are tiny. They're only 8 foot long, and my fucking ride-on lawnmower is the same length as it. but
what do you do when you get in it, Kiwi? You're putting it up?
Heaps of room in the cab for 2 people, and it's got a 55 litre boot, so I can fill up fucking 4 cans of gas and stick across the back.
That's how we measured it in cans of gas.
How many crates of fucking lager can you put in there?
No, I bought a guitar and an acoustic amp and put it in the back of it with everything in it. So,
oh, nice.
You got to learn to play a guitar.
Are you going to learn at what? Are you just going to have it as an ornament?
No, I'm going to learn. I've been told by a chap in England that's going to come over at Christmas time. He says, I can sing, but I can't play. I said, well, I've only got the Christmas time to learn a couple of chords. I think I have to learn the 4 chords that the Maoris play any song on. You know, dun, 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 and they start singing. So I don't know. Or I'd get my friend up from Gore. He plays guitar really well.
If you learn a C, an F, and a G, there's a million songs you could play with that.
That's good.
But then if you want to learn an A, a D, and an E, there's a million songs you can play with that. And then if you want to chuck some minors in there, an A minor and a B minor, you can play anything in the world.
I got myself a nice guitar. It's a Washburn.
Oh yeah, what is it, Les Paul?
No, Washburn.
Oh, an acoustic. Yeah, Washburn. That's the maker.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Nice tone. Nice tone.
Play the tune.
Ghost Riders in the sky.
Riders in the night.
But I got myself a wee orange acoustic amp as well.
Oh, nice. I got a Fender Champion 100. And I've also got I got myself an Epiphone Les Paul, which is something I've always wanted.
You're still making guitars?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of making one now. This one, the one I'm making now, I wanted to make this style of guitar for a long time. But I made this today, which is like an amplifier. There's going to be a speaker on it, and you can plug a lead into it.
Yeah.
This is the body, or the start of the body. This is going to be on there somewhere. So, and there's going to be a speaker in the body, and the pickup I'm using for it is this, which has got a wire already built on. It's like for an acoustic guitar. But that's going to go through, and I have something on the back where you wrap the wire up, and then if you want to use it, you take the wire out, plug it in, and it's self-contained. There's an amp built inside the guitar, you know.
Yeah, you putting a lithium battery in it or whatever?
Yeah, no, it's just a square 9-volt battery.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is the neck. This is the neck I've made for it.
Go.
Basically, it's a Telecaster neck. I haven't built anything for a little while. So, for the last basically this week, I've been back in the workshop, just fucking around, keeping my sanity in check. You know what I mean?
I understand.
You need to have a project. Keep yourself mind going. I do.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you too. Did you make a guitar out of those hubcaps?
Listen, they're still hanging on my wall. They're still hanging on my wall, mate. Look, honestly, I look at them, and there will be a project. There's one there. There's one over there. It was the one that you sent me was the really rusty one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, just needed a bit of steel wool put on it. The old HQ one, or no, it was a V-dub one. I can't remember.
Frozen.
Oh. No, is it me? No. Yes.
It's AZ's frozen.
He's pulled the plug out, hasn't he?
Banging about.
You guys want to see a photo? Oi, got it, Henry. Oh, wrong one. Fuck, where are we?
Hey, it's gone all together now.
Right. Fuck, I don't know. What's going on? Stupid bloody phone.
They're dropping like flies.
Houston, we have a problem.
What you eating, Richard? Oh.
Cherry's chocolate orange.
That the same one that you opened other day?
Well, last night, yeah. It was too hot, so I put it in the freezer. It was melting. Chocolate doesn't do well in my flat.
Oh, that's the thing. No, not at temperatures that your thermometer's showing.
I know, it's 30.2 at the moment.
It's been a tad cooler here today.
I thought you were going to have thunderstorms, but it just spit and spat and spit and spat. That was it.
I'm going to say it's been raining on and off, but it's not been like heavy rain. It's just been like that very fine drizzle.
Just had a few spits around tea time, and that was it.
Oh, we had some last night, and then it were raining this morning.
I know last night because when it started raining at tea time, I opened my windows and squirted some fairy liquid on them. And then it stopped.
You're hoping you were going to get windows cleaned.
Yeah, so I'm there with bloody mop. This is great. Here's his buggered off, and Tully Bowman's buggered off.
Oh dear, Johnny's gone somewhere.
Where's Johnny gone?
Hey?
Where's Johnny disappeared to?
No idea.
How's Gary doing anyway? I don't know half of these people in chat tonight.
Main news on us, Jaxie.
Yeah. 10 o'clock, I'm going to bed.
Early start tomorrow.
It's not that early. I'll be up at 6. It's not too bad. I can manage 6.
Oh, I actually managed to get a decent night's sleep last night.
Oh, I didn't. It's just
Chris took fan upstairs, put it in bedroom, and it cooled it down a lot. So yeah, I had a, well, I won't say it. He's saying hello in chat. Where are you? Me and Richard sort of scratching his head, thinking, what, you know, what we're gonna talk about.
Kind of holes do you hate it? Sort your shit out, man. See, I'd open my windows, but it's too risky. If I open my windows and then it rains during night, I've got a problem. You know what I mean?
Always back.
All right, fine. We're in the love shot.
Kiwi's gonna know.
And where'd he go?
I don't know. Soon after you dropped out, he's
not gonna have one hang around with you fuckers, is he?
I thought you were sharing the same Wi-Fi. You're both bugging off the same
my phone died. I was in my workshop. My phone died.
Oh.
And then I've had to run up here. Look, everything's all fucking uppy-duppy. But shit.
It's bloody warm here.
Bloody warm. Try. Come here, Johnny. You know what warm is.
How warm is it there, Richard? I'll challenge you.
Richard. We need an update.
I'll challenge you.
I'll show you mine. 30.2.
Ooh.
Oh, you beat me by a fucking inch and a half.
Inch and a half.
That's what all the girls say.
Sure they do.
How hot is it up there, is it?
It's 28.5.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, that's almost
21 here.
I'm trying to think Caribbean though, you know.
You need to put a jumper on in that.
I might take my top off, but Jeanette gets all flustered and shit, doesn't she? So where did Kiwi go, for fuck's sake? What's this fucking poll? To be or not to be?
What a mad fucking time he's had though. Fucking hell.
And not to be as well.
Most people don't come down from a brain operation and feeling good.
It's going to be 22 here tomorrow, so I don't know.
Problem is with these weather forecasters, and you look on your phone. That phone, if you look at your phone, it says by AccuWeather. They're in America. How can somebody in America tell you what the
21 degrees it is here?
I use Met Office, Richard. I use Met Office.
Chris is a kid. He's a kid, man.
Look at that. This is what my phone says. Weather here. 19. My ass.
Yeah, that's outside.
Yeah, well, it's never 19 outside.
Open the fucking window.
I can't because all frigging moths come in.
Oh,
live with it. Live with that shit.
Saying like last night, you It said that we were going to have something between Saturday and Sunday night. Thunderstorms, and we're still waiting.
Oh, it chucked it down here earlier.
It's been raining here, but we've not had no
Every time I
thunder.
call Daffy motorway, it pisses it down.
I mean, weather's not what it used to be, is it?
No, it's shy. No. Nothing like it used to be. I would say if you're under the age of 45, if you're under the age of 45, you've not seen proper snow in this country.
You are?
If you're under the age of 45, you've not seen proper snow in this country unless you live up Scotland.
That's true.
And still had to go to school in it.
Correct.
Yeah, I remember having the front door open, and it was right up to the front door.
Yeah,
like.
correct. So do I.
That was
you're in Wales, so you probably got a bit more snow than we did. But
and the fact that buses weren't running were no excuse because you'd got to get your wellies on and
correct.
Yeah.
You had wellies. Fuck. So what we do? I'd put a carrier bag on my foot before I put my sock on.
Well, that's what you used to do if you were in for a leak.
You couldn't do that nowadays because they've got them anti-suffocating holes in them.
Yeah, you got it.
You're going to spring a leak whether you like it or not. Try a couple of nappy bags.
Yeah, but they ever so thin, aren't they, Johnny?
I can remember it when it used to tops at cars were just a little bump in snow, you know what I mean?
Did you ever have to water down your milk?
What?
What were?
Dilute the milk so it went round.
The hardest thing about semi-skim milk is?
Do you ever do that?
Is it? You know what the hardest thing about semi-skim milk is?
Oh my God, I don't want to know.
Throwing the cow across the lake.
Trying to throw the cow across the lake.
Yeah. Unless you live in
pretty good one. Missed your wisdom, Hazy. Fucking right, people do miss my wisdom.
And the thing is, you know, power cuts were par for the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember me and my mum being in the house, and I was under the age of 8 because before my house burnt down when I was 8, so I was between the age of 5 and 8, probably 7, I guess. And she was making jacket potatoes, and then we had a power cut, but the potatoes hadn't cooked, and we ended up, I don't know what she made, but we had a candle, and I'm sure we were trying to eat fucking raw potatoes. I'm sure we had a go at them.
The thing is, back in that day, your parents always had a stash of candles.
Yeah.
They were always prepared.
In the 70s,
you only had 50p meat.
How we were going to go off in the 70s, they actually told you.
Yeah,
You know,
well, that's going
how
to be happening again.
You know what I mean? That was one thing that was essential for you to stock up on were candles.
They used to let me down at, like, I'd go to bed. My
the
brother.
problem is, if I light all my candles, right, I'm going to feel horny and ready for Christmas.
What?
I mean, we're not talking about these, you know, pillar candles. They were like that, white, and they just come in one colour.
Yeah, I've got a stash of them now.
I've got loads of candles.
I've always got a stash of candles. You never know, man. I've got a stash of everything. I'm ready for war, to be honest.
I'm pretty well stocked up.
You're not secretly like Tracy, one of these preppers.
Well, I mean, secretly,
I have 2 power supplies.
You've got to sort of like look out for yourself. The thoughts have crossed my mind recently that I've got to start.
I've got 2 backup power supplies.
What?
I've got 2 generators, an industrial one and a normal one. Yeah.
If you need
Johnny's got power supplies.
I've got
Tracy's
fuel.
got cupboards full of tins.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm telling you.
All with labels facing right way.
Do you know, I've got 3 of the unleaded, you know, the 5 litres. I've got 3 of them under the car.
Johnny, do you know there's a way of rigging that up so you can use it by burning wood? And it'll run from the gases of the fire, from the wood
you
gases.
could run it off. You could use it with just water and there's loads of ways to power them.
Yeah, but you know, like fucking 10, 20 years ago, you know, prepping things. Although obviously it makes sense. It makes sense. Why wouldn't it make sense? Just for fucking self-preservation. Just to have that sort of like. The reason people don't do it is because it's expensive and it's like it's a bit of a fucking hassle, you know. But
if everything's shut down now, supermarket wise, and I could go for like.
If you think all the rich people, all the wealthy people in the world now, if you think that they haven't got a fucking garage, full of fucking food supplies, you are tripping.
They've got passes to military bases all over the world. Shit, it's the fan they can just go.
All fucking rich people have got supplies like you wouldn't believe.
They've already bought their ticket to salvation. They've already bought. I wouldn't be
surprised if that's a reason. One of the main reasons that fucking food for us is getting a little bit scarce.
There's places they've got places to hide all over the world. They've already paid to be saved. It's like when you watch that 2012, you think, shit, but it's fucking not far off these days.
I don't watch all that shit.
You watched that movie, 2012?
What's it called, 2012?
Yeah, the movie, 2012.
I don't watch many films anymore like I used to. It's weird. I don't know. My brains just don't allow me to just.
I know what's going on for the most part, and I just throw myself into a project to keep busy.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people go out and buy a fucking 6-ton fucking press so they can do their own brakes?
Well, you got it now.
It's a bit heavy.
I know where to come if I need a fucking 6-ton press.
It took 2 of us to get it back.
Johnny, when are we going to Amsterdam anyway?
Don't let me sort out
Richard's too scared. Richard ain't
He
has been asking for about 5 years now. I must admit.
Just before lockdown, we were going to go, weren't
we? Yeah. My passport coming through halfway, just in the middle of it, isn't it?
Well, the night the police run me off the road at gunpoint, I was going to go to Amsterdam. I had 2 places. Amsterdam.
Could be run off the road.
Run you off the road at gunpoint?
We did, yeah.
On a live show as well. I was doing a live show.
Wow.
Listen, I've done the maddest live shows you've ever fucking seen in your life.
I can remember that one.
He had a bit of a breakdown and then went Dukes of Hazzard style down the hallway.
Yeah, but by the time the police turned up, I was fine. I just wanted to point to Stella and find
but in the meantime, they were bombing to find you. So when they got there, they were a bit.
Yes, and it was getting dark, and it just started raining, and this police car has passed me, blue lights, and I was like, fucking hell. Oh, I'm not sure if they had blue lights. No, they didn't have blue lights to start. She passed me, this one, armed response. I'm like, fucking hell. And I look in my mirror, and there's one behind me. And then I've gone like that, and there's this one right next to me. But I'm in the slow lane, and he's edging over to me, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, what the fuck you doing, you prick? And he's fucking edging me. And now the one in front of me's right in front of me. The one behind me, like, they boxed me off, like.
Call it a
team. He's hanging out the window going, fucking pull over. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I pulled over onto, there was no hard shoulder. It was just straight onto the mud and shit, like.
What did they want?
They pulled over.
No, he went live, Richard, so it was really
concerns for my well-being.
Yeah, he just got in and he didn't know where he was going. He just was driving. He didn't know where.
So they're like, we know you're live streaming, so can you end it? And I was like, what the fuck have I done? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm standing there, and they're all around my car with guns, like.
I think guns is a bit over the top, surely. What do they need guns for?
I don't know. I mean, I might have.
You've been on the live with Hazy, weren't you?
I don't know why it was guns, but it was a bit heavy.
No,
but,
it was a bit over the top.
But. Like my past is a little bit. Like I've had run-ins with the police and shit in the past.
Yeah, they looked him up and went, "Shit, it's the Hazy."
Yeah, they were like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna have to get some fucking reinforcements."
You're gonna have to get tooled up here to pull this fucker out.
I mean, it was extreme. It really was. It was like, because I've done lots of shit in life, but this was the most extreme.
I was talking to his sister at the time. It was really out of it, really, at the start. You weren't talking.
It was just before lockdown. Do you know what happened? A lot of shit happened, and I went through. I was Dizzy's boy had just died and stuff, and it really fucking affected me. Like I went through a lot of stuff with Dizzy, and when his boy died, I felt like I took it worse than Dizzy. Honestly, that's what I felt. It was weird. It was so weird.
You knew him all, though, didn't you?
Yeah, because he would sit there whenever Jay was like feeling shitty. He'd go to Dizzy's because I was always on a call with Dizzy 24 hours a day, and he'd be like, "Oh, Jay's coming around. He's having shit with his missus because he had brain tumor and all that." And he would sit there, and I would joke and laugh and joke with him, and he would joke with me. And Dizzy would say, "Do you know why he don't do that with nobody?" He said, "He don't joke like he jokes with you, with nobody." And I thought, "Oh, fucking, this is pretty cool." You know what I mean? Bringing him up with Shell a little bit, and he enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And then when he died, I was like, it was like, fuck, man. It was like, we knew he was ill and all that. But when he died, it really fucked me up, man.
You shouldn't outlive your kids. It's not right, is it?
Dizzy lost 2 boys. It's horrendous. It's horrendous, man.
Outliving your own children.
Yeah, it really fucked me up. It really fucked me up. That's why, like, the way Dizzy dealt with, fucking us off was a bit fucking... it was a bit uncalled for, considering how much I've gone through with him, you know. So there you go. That's life. You live and you learn. That's why I'm so full of wisdom. You know.
My mum just said, "What did you buy?" Then sent her pictures. She put, "Not interested."
Yeah, but the police let me go. They were like, "Listen." So I sat in the car and they were like, "Listen, what's up?" And I said, "This is the situation. Murder my missus. I've got all this shit going on. I've had enough of fucking shit. I jumped in the car. Didn't know where I was going. I was scared because, I mean, I don't know if you've ever dealt with fucking mental health shit and all that. But every time you sort of have a little, like, it's like an episode, you like to call it or whatever. It's a build up and then it's like fucking. When you're in that space, you don't even know, like, how far you're going to be fucked up. So it gets scary, like. Sometimes it gets scary for me. So what I done, I went live and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go live because I need somebody to know this is happening because otherwise nobody even knows. You're just fucking, you know what I mean? You're just driving around in despair. Like I've done that so many times. I've drove around in despair so many fucking times. Honestly, like fucking crying my eyes out. Look at me. I'm a fucking good, handsome fella. I'm 6'4". I'm 18 stone. But I'm fucking, I suffer with some fucking shit. Like,
I think about 4 times I've fucked off in car.
But do you know what? Do you know, like, when I'm sat here talking about it, I know some fuckers watching, going, fucking hell, he's saying the same as how I feel. So just for me to do that, is like, I don't give a fuck making a cunt of myself and embarrassing myself. I don't care. Because otherwise, it's all for nothing, innit? All my suffering, if I kept it for myself, it would all be for nothing. There would be nothing from it other than my despair, like. So for me to share it, and that's why, like, when I used to walk with Buster and I'd do those videos of walking up the coast and chatting shit and just saying some stuff, That's why I do that shit, because I know that people are watching and they're going, holy fuck. It's someone else is feeling it, and look at
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go to bed.
What?
I love you all and leave you. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm up early in the morning.
Have I finished you off?
Yeah.
That sounds so wrong.
I need to go to bed. I'll see you all later.
Yeah, see you later, Richard.
Bye. See you later.
Bye, Richard.
See you.
Is it all a bit heavy for you, Rich? It might have been all a bit heavy, too heavy for Richard then.
He did say when your phone died, he says, I'm going to bed soon.
I'm joking. No, but that's the reality of my fucking whole existence. If I can just, I don't know, if I can make anybody feel a bit better for a little second in the day, then that'll do me. You know what I mean?
I'm doing all right. I'm just worn out.
I've had a shit time lately. I have.
Weekend at me, easy. It's a lot to take on the weekend. And we have a baby from Wednesday every week as well. Fucking hell, that does it go.
Shut the fuck up! I got a 6-year-old that I've had every day for 6 years.
I'm on my fucking third lot of kids. What are you on about?
Well, that's not my fault, Johnny.
It's not fucking mine.
You're like fucking Mrs. Doubtfire.
I'll learn him the ways of Johnny Five. End up with another little shit like
You're doing what's needed to be done, Johnny. You know what I mean?
Tiring though.
Oh yeah, it is.
I enjoyed doing the 4 a.m. feeds with little baby girl though. I sang Incy Wincy Spider to her while we're feeding her.
Jesus died for our sins. He didn't die for my sins. I wasn't even fucking born.
He's died for mine. He's died a few times.
I died for my own sins. So don't worry about what Jesus is fucking doing. You know, we all die for our own sins.
The world splitting in two, not the right fucking lot.
The world's split in more than two, Johnny. It's like fucked, proper fucked.
No. And it's even worse when you know why it's fucked as well.
Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, it depends how far down the rabbit hole you want to go.
Down it, I'm trying to dig my way out again.
Oh, once you're in, you can't get out, Johnny. Do you know that?
You can't. I know too much. I think if I want as strong-minded as I am, it'd fuck you up completely. What I know.
Well, it will fuck you up, even if you are strong-minded. It depends, like what sort of shit. Because you can't do all of it. You can't do all of it.
I know enough to know what's coming and how to look after myself and stuff. I'll be all right.
No, I think we're all fucked.
Push comes to shove, I can plug my phone in and keep my fish alive.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like reality is we're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
You can it's gonna be mayhem.
Push comes to shove, I've got a dog and a cat I can stick up my barbecue.
I was thinking of Sunshine earlier, actually.
He's gone on to a different time with her shows now, hasn't she?
How many pets did Sunshine have? Sunshine had all the pets, didn't she? But not for long. They always used to get run over and shit.
She called her pets the pantry.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way, gerbils used to disappear and then she had a lot of things on sticks at the barbecue.
Yeah, then she's eating well with her rice. She got rice on another bowl of fucking...
Oh, then she showed us those half-formed eggs where the bloody... And they eat them. Oh,
yeah. Fermented
balloon.
eggs.
Balloon it's called, isn't it? Oh, sweet God.
Yeah, and
I've seen that on the top here before where they're eating all insects and... they're eating like little tarantulas.
What?
Dipped in fucking syrup and stuff with sugar. Oh, they were a delicacy. And there's a lot. What's the little guy called now? It's James. In Top Gear, the little one.
James May.
No, it's James May. He's got a bit long hair. Then it's Jeremy Clarkson and
I know who it is.
Yeah, Bull.
He won't eat anything. He sat there starving and they're crunching on fucking insects and all that. And then he went, "Here, have an egg." He cracked it open and it had fucking half-formed chicken in it.
Yeah, I'm not into all that, really. But you know what? Do you know how quick your standards would fall if you were really hungry?
Well, I've got a rabbit as well.
Yeah, no, but seriously, your standards fall, like, depending on your circumstances.
I know something. I've got a guaranteed food source. There's thousands of rabbits on that nature reserve behind us. See them all the time, just running around. Get a few snares.
You can't just eat rabbit all the time, though, because it's not good for you just to eat rabbit. They'll fuck you up.
Fucking is if you're starving, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's, yeah.
What means you get an
air rifle? You got yourself an air rifle, Johnny?
And meat's protein.
Yeah.
Johnny, have you got yourself an air rifle?
I haven't, no, really.
Get yourself an air rifle. Are you going to catch
I've got a few swords located. I've got some swords located around.
You can't go rabbiting with a fucking sword, Johnny.
No, I mean for protection. I think there's shit coming to our doors one day, doesn't it?
Yeah, me too.
I'm still going to tell the fuck off. Have you ever seen a Labour candidate for giving out of a gun? You should have been in my house.
I don't know what.
Biscuit!
He says there's no need to swear. There's fucking no need to swear. You don't get out of this fucking garden now. You're going over that fence. How fucking dare you, scumbag bastards, have the cheek to knock on my door? You're a bunch of murdering cunts now. Fuck off. Said you all deserve to burn in hell. Every one of you. I'm a local MP. I said, yes, so I can say it to your face. You're a cunt.
But you do know, you do know that the whole system is designed for, like, what you're doing to them is what you're meant to do.
I know, but it's nice to vent.
It's keeping you occupied. But
it's nice to vent, though. I enjoyed it.
I know, but it's you got to see the bigger picture.
I'd set Buddy on him, but
step back a little bit further, Johnny.
I'd set Buddy on him, Jeanette, but he'd just pee on the leg. You just go up to him and go, and then run off.
I know, I'd love to get another dog. It's an expense, though, and it's a big expense, man.
It's when you got a bloody cat as well.
Fucking just about afford.
I said to Ailey, don't you think you should pay towards his cat getting neutered? She went, I'm in prison. I went, all right, you've got an excuse.
What the fuck, Johnny?
That cat belongs to Ailey, not me.
I know, but she's in prison, and you're saying you've got to pay for the cat to meet. She don't give a fuck about the cat. I can assure you, yeah, she don't give a fuck about that cat.
She does. She keeps asking how he is. I said, the fat
little no, that's just being polite. That's being polite. Listen, she hasn't got her kids. She don't give a fuck about the cat.
Oh, she has got a kid, one of them.
Oh, she?
Baby, yeah.
Oh, happy days. How's your boyfriend doing on his own with you? Did they kick him out the flat?
No, they're letting him keep it. They're finding him better accommodation or ground floor and all that.
Oh, good.
The Home Office are helping with council to get him somewhere better. The baby has to come out after 18 months, but I think she's only going to do just over 18 months. They're put down as a model prisoner already. They said she's fantastic with kids. She's a really good person.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody who should be released early, it's her. So that's a good.
Well, I mean, she's not a fucking thug, is she? You know.
No, she's strong-minded though, thank God. And she's, you know, just keep your head down. It'll be just a glitch in your life. Just carry on your life. She going to a place in York just after Christmas, and that's an open prison. And what they do, they'll let her go out on day visits or a couple of hours here and there until she builds up the trust from them, and then they'll let her come home for 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good. It's fucked up though that somebody can just say, right, you come here and sit in this cupboard for 4 years.
I went 4 times.
It's the most demoralising thing that'll ever be done to you.
I've been to that prison 4 times this week.
Have you ever been to prison, Johnny?
No, I've been in the cell overnight.
Sure. Oh, it's different when they take you to the big house.
I broke a copper's nose accidentally.
And you never went to jail?
No, I got 200 hours community service and a fine.
Oh, fuck, you must have been a
And they just turned around, right, and said to police officers, oh, stop me such a watch, you got a few week off. He wanted compensation, all fucking lot. Judge wants it, it's all right.
Why'd you break his nose? What happened?
I was coming out of a Jumping Jacks nightclub in Leeds, and there were fighting at the top of the stairs, and I just ended up in it. Some twat belted me inside the face. So I turned, grabbed him, and fucking decked him. And then somebody swung me from that side, so I just went bang. And it was a copper, and he hit the van and slid down. Big fucking yellow line outside on stripe of it. All dived on me. I wasn't even that pissed, but I went back at van saying, look, don't fucking jump on me. Don't fucking try and do me over, because I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't, you know, if in the melee.
I shouldn't even been in the bloody fight. I would try to go home. They were just
I agree, Johnny. You should never be in the fight. I don't see you as a fighter.
Yeah. I don't really fight. I just fling people.
Yeah, you're a big fella. You can probably move a couple of motherfuckers out the way.
If you punch somebody, there's a chance you get a punch back. If you throw them at a wall.
Did you just say if you punch somebody, there's a chance you're going to get a punch back?
Yeah, so if you throw them at the wall, that's a bit happening, isn't it?
Oh, if you punch somebody, you guarantee you're going to punch back.
I once dragged somebody across a fucking gravel garage wall. That fucking did him good. Got jumped down this ginnel.
You just got to punch them harder, Johnny. That's all. Punch them harder.
I've got you on a bigger screen now, not my phone.
I just slammed the face off gravel garage and went like that with them.
Did they cut your head open?
Left them fucked up.
Did they cut your head open, Kiwi?
No, they went up through my nose.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Did it go through your nose? Did it really go through your nose?
I did. Yep.
Holy fuck.
And the other thing is, if they had to chop my head open, I wouldn't be allowed to drive a car for 18 months.
Yeah, obviously, because they just chop your head off. You're like a fucking boiled egg.
That's all right.
Put it back on.
So it's Johnny.
That is incredible that they can go up your nose, into the brain, and take away the part that's fucking you up.
I could draw my hair back. My hair same colour as my beard.
That's amazing shit.
Yep, but I didn't know anything like fucking 6 days. I was gone for 6 days, and I was still wandering around. And my wife was telling me to go back to bed, and that was the Saturday, the Sunday, the Monday. I was still wandering around.
Mobile and you still can't remember. You wasn't in
No, can't remember a fucking thing, mate. Not at all.
Live stream when I drank 10 cans of stuff.
It was swollen and it was bleeding as well. So that's how fucking lucky I was.
Yeah. So it literally popped as well.
Yeah, it popped. Yeah.
Put you down. Yeah. You know.
But if someone's spewing,
come on, Brian, come and say hello, you fucking curly-headed cunt.
He's looking through Brian's library.
No, I haven't been on this channel for a little while. I've had a little break, and I've come back, and there's apparently someone's been stalking me. I'm fucking. I mean, each to their own, you know. Whatever fucking floats your boat.
Hey, I got a question for you, Hazy. Have you been to Dawn's bloody burger van and got a feed yet?
Who the fuck is Dawn?
My friend Dawn has got the burger van. You go past the swing bridge, over the new bridge, and the next junction you go back underneath the bridge to where the DVLA is for getting your licenses. She's right across the road on the corner there.
You on about Swansea?
No, Newport.
Newport. What's it called?
Dawn's Baps.
Of course it is. Listen, in Newport there's a cafe called Fanny's Cafe. Or it's on Fanny Street or something like that. I know it's called Fanny's Cafe, I'm sure. Opposite the what's that big fucking transporter bridge? See where that is? The transporter bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's opposite there, called Fanny's Cafe. So Dawn's Baps.
Yeah. Well, the old transporter bridge, the swinging one.
Yeah.
You go down as if you're heading back towards the old steelworks that's closed down on that. I think there's a fucking Tesco's there now and all sorts of fucking shops from memory. Yeah. It is fucking 10 years ago plus. But as you go over the bridge, the new bridge, you take the next junction off that and you go underneath it, and there's a wee lane that you go under all these bridges to the industrial area. I think there's a brickworks down there or a fucking concrete blockworks. All sorts down there, but the only thing I remember is she's directly opposite where all the young people get their licenses.
So if I go down and say, Mad Kiwi sent me and said, I'm going to have a look at your Baps.
She'll probably show you.
Fuck it, I'm going. Time short.
But she does a good feed, mate, and she'll probably give it to you for nothing.
Oh, no, she won't.
Nice.
You can't expect people these days to give anything for nothing. It's fucking
I don't know. There's still friendly people out there.
Yeah, there are.
That old guy gave me that milling thing, that lathe thing for now earlier.
Did he? How much
so would you like a lathe? I've had it years. Here's all the bits in the box. He says, but I don't know how you put it together. He went, it's a bit heavy. Fucking hell. It is heavy. Very heavy.
Are you from Yorkshire, Johnny?
Yeah.
I thought so.
How could you not tell?
Hey up, Mad Kiwi.
Johnny was always on the fucking.
I've known Kiwi a few years. And you pop up still here, fucking hell, after all that.
Shut your nasty little face!
Yeah, there's that one as well.
So where's your mate from
Okay. Who?
your mate from the state?
Oh, Dizzy.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, no, Dizzy turned out to be a bit of a how can you say? The word I'm looking for is cunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I use the word cunt joyfully. He's not a cunt. He's I don't know. He's gone. He's gone.
He gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He had enough. We wasn't providing him anything he needed anymore. So yeah, he disappeared. Although I did see him a couple of days ago. I don't think he was pleased to see me. But I mean, I got his fucking tattoo on my arm. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I mean, look at that. You're muted, Kiwi. I can't hear you.
Welcome back, Jeanette.
It's all right. I needed a toilet break.
Oh, did you just go take a shit?
No.
Yeah, you did. That was a long piss.
We timed it, Jeanette.
I'm not exactly Speedy Gonzales, you know.
You was in number 3. You went for number 3, didn't you? So you
And you also, if you play with it more than 3 times, you're having a wank.
You shake him more than 3 times, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, that only applies to men, though.
No, it don't.
I,
You flick him
I
more than 3
don't know. I've seen some pretty big long clips.
Yeah.
Listen,
we call them the government over here.
Listen, you can't convince yourself that they're clits. You're just a homosexual. Holy shit, that clit looks like a penis. Never mind.
Never mind.
No, I know what you're saying. They do. There are some big ones. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't get it tonight. It doesn't matter. It used to happen to me.
Some of them are like a chicken tender.
Yeah. And there's a lot in Wales like that too.
What the fuck you talking? I told you. Fucking don't lull me into a false sense of security, motherfucker. What is going on?
Nah. Wales is good. I loved fucking Wales. Just like one woman fucked it up for him.
You like fucking dolphins?
Dolphins are too small.
Do you know that dolphins actually rape people?
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
Their sex drive is almost as big as yours.
Oh, I don't know about that. Fucking hell, that's a big ask.
Oh, that's big.
Honestly, I probably got the highest sex drive of anyone you know.
Yeah. And he's got the testimony of the sheep to prove it.
Listen, the sheep are scared, Romy.
He wants knitted socks, he gets knitted socks.
For a 47-year-old fella. I mean, I don't know.
I just watched somebody build a cabin thing up in Scotland, and then they actually lined out this old static caravan. They put like a membrane in and they filled it with sheepskins, you know, the fur.
Oh yeah, I know what sheepskin is.
They actually used it for insulation on it.
Yeah.
I think it's high. It's like if you can't get a drink of water, you're just always thirsty. It's the same. I think it's the same thing, you know. You fucking make me a sandwich. I'm hungry. No, I think I'm the same as every fella, you know. We always want what we can't have.
Unless you're lucky.
Yeah. Or got loads of money. You can just fucking rent them.
Yeah, fucking throw money at it.
It's called pay as you blow.
I've been watching. There's this Welsh kid called Welsh Boy fucking something, and he's been making videos about Thailand. He goes to Thailand quite a lot. You ever been to Thailand, Kiwi? You're not far from there. You could go there easy.
Oh, I know. No, the only place I've been, Singapore and Kuala Lumpur.
There's a place in Thailand called fucking
Hazy Days.
Pataka or something, some shit like that. No, but you go to the bar. You basically go to the bar, and it's called. You got to buy it like this. It's just full of women, and you pay their bar fine. It's called a bar fine, which could be like fucking 1,000 fucking whatever their money is, which is about 30 quid. And then you can just take them with you to do whatever you fucking want. I mean, I'm not saying it's a world I'd like to live in, you know, much.
Of course you would.
But it sounds like a good holiday, doesn't it? Look, Johnny's saying fuck off.
But it'd be pretty similar down in Newport, wouldn't it? On a Friday, Saturday night.
No, it's not similar to Newport.
Pay the bar tab and take them home for the night.
I suppose. Yeah, but the ones in Thailand, they pretend like they enjoy it. You know?
Oh, they pretend. Oh, okay.
Johnny, how many bottles?
That's why they say me love you long time for $10.
Yeah.
$5.
It lasts 10 minutes. They love you for 10 minutes.
Long time.
Hazy sounds like he's speaking from experience.
I always speak from experience.
Oh, he's always down the docks.
I'm a man of fucking men. Even if it's Brian. Go on, Brian. Come and say hello, you fucking curly-headed cunt.
He's playing that bomb back.
I can't even imagine how many clips he got of me from that night. I bet he got a nice little wank bank saved up.
Wank bank.
So how long ago did you have this mishap?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And you're driving?
Sorry?
And you're back driving?
Oh, I'm driving, yeah, I can drive.
You know.
Well, after 30 years driving a fucking HGV, I can drive a little fucking smart car. Still fucking blindfolded.
But I come on like that.
I've got a wee fucking mini digger here that's got fucking loose pins in there. What a fucking prick of a thing to operate. And it's just like I've never been off it. Fucking job done. Job done.
I wasn't even live. I just went live now. Apologise for all the shit I was talking whilst I wasn't live.
Pay attention, Brian. You know what this is?
Is that with a peruse?
Oh, I don't know. It's funny, yeah. It is quite funny.
But anyway.
So, how about drinking? Have you had a beer?
He's got all next to
it. Fucking beer. You're drinking the beer now? Oh, what's that cider?
Woodstock Black.
Bourbon.
Oh, is it bourbon? Is that whiskey and coke?
Yeah, it's 7%. It's the top stuff. But I still don't drink a lot. I had that can last night, and that's all I need.
You've been drinking that can since last
night? No, it's empty. I drank it last night.
Oh, okay.
See, look, it's fucking daylight.
Yeah, have you not fucking cleaned up after yourself, you fucking scruffy bastard?
No.
Has it been there since last night?
Yeah, I've been sleeping, haven't I? Like, fuck.
I'm only joking.
You fucking better be. It's just not fucking.
I know, but I mean, he can clean up after himself. A brain tumor don't mean he can't.
But I'm so special. I'm fucking special.
You're lucky you're not dribbling and all that, and like fucking.
Would that be an excuse for leaving his can next to him then?
I only dribble at the end of my penis.
Yeah, green gunky shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's the shit that's coming out my nose at the moment. It's fucking green gunky shit. I think they fucked up with the operation.
Oh, is this stuff?
Oh, there we go.
Are you saying there's pus leaking from your brain?
No, just running a test signal.
You got to realise. You got to realise that when they did the operation, they went through all my sinuses and everything. They drilled a hole right through the fucking whole lot.
Well, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about sinuses because I've had that shit. And when I had my braces as a kid, my orthodontist said that my wisdom tooth was traveling across my face. Yeah, like it was going. It was like it had plans. And then when I was about 25, I think, probably 25, I had this fucking big abscess like in my face there, and all this pus was coming. I went out for it. Well, put this into perspective. I went out for a pint with my cousin. We got to this pub, and I ordered a pint. I said, "Can I also have an empty glass, please?" And the guy's like, "Why is that?" I said, "I got to spit this pus out." So by the time I drunk a pint of beer, yeah, I spat out half a pint of pus that was coming from my gums. And when I went to the hospital, like the dentist and then the hospital, my wisdom tooth had gone into my sinus, and then it created a cyst around it. So I had a cyst in my sinus with my wisdom tooth. I've still got, I can poke my finger through a hole, and they went through my nose and then through my gum as well to get this tooth out with a cyst around it. And then after they done through my nose, they got a bit of wick about this long, and every like 2 inches they tied a knot and they packed it in, yeah. And then it was just sticking out a little bit like a drainage wick. And they told me to come back after 2 weeks, which should have been 2 days. It should have been 2 days, and then they take it out. But they told me 2 weeks. So I'd gone home and left this fucking thing in for 2 weeks, yeah. And it's all healed and crusted around there on the inside, but there's a bit of wick sticking out. And this nurse have got this fucking pair of pliers, and she's pulling it out, and every 2 inches it's going ding, ding. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, it was fucked up. It was some fucked up shit. Yeah, so it's pretty much it's similar to your shit, you know what I mean? The same hole.
That all I had there in my side when the fucking male nurse, put a swab thing on his finger, went like that inside my ribs, like that, to clean it out. Oh,
in your rib?
I had a massive big lump on my side, and they had to drain it out. And they wanted to keep me in there, but I refused. But when I come in next day, they had to keep cleaning it out. They put like a sailie's. They all were about that big in my side. But the fucking male nurse comes in, goes out with fucking rubber gloves and goes like that, in like that and round. Oh, fucking hell. I could have decked him. I was sat in waiting room afterwards. He went to sit in waiting room for a little while. My body went in shock. I was shaking from head to foot. And the pain, fuck it, I have nothing like being shot. The pain was bad. Oh, stuck his finger in and just went.
Did you give him a reach around?
I wanted to reach around and fucking stab him.
So was your prostate okay after that, Johnny?
It was upper side, Kiwi, upper side, upper left. I didn't have to sit on an inflatable cushion out.
A couple of years ago, I had to go to the hospital because I was pissing blood. Like, it was pretty serious. And I'd gone into this, I'm in this room, this little fucking Filipino girl have come in with a friend. And she's like, I got to do an examination. I am fair play to her because I'd been camping for 2 days and I hadn't had a shower. And she had to stick a finger up my ass. And it was like, fucking, I can't even imagine that sort of job. I mean, there ain't enough money in the world, is there? You know? But apparently, with her little finger, she can tell medical stuff. I mean, I'm not convinced. She said I was okay.
He's got prostate cancer.
Yeah. I mean, she said I was okay, but I'm not too sure she was right. Oh,
hang on.
But, yeah.
Why are you sticking your finger up my ass? I've only come in with a sore throat. Well, you just got to start from the bottom and work your way up.
Well, my dad had to go for a prostate examination once because he was ill and all that. And so he got into the doctor's fucking thing. And the doctor said, right, get up on the bed and put your knees up to your chest. So he got up on the bed on his knees. Like, say there's the bed, yeah? He's got up, instead of going like this, like on his side and going like this like he's supposed to, he got up on the bed that way, on his hand, on his knees, with his ass up in the air. The doctor turned around like that. He's like, oh, no, not like this. They're on your side and put your knees up to your chest. My dad was on the bed like this.
The doctor said that reminds me I need some
waiting for a fucking finger up his ass. I mean, he told the story better, but you get the gist of it.
You talk about assuming the position.
Yeah, that's what I've done years ago. And the doctor said to me, she said, well, at least it's a female doctor doing it. I was like, you know, you just
Must admit, I've had that as well. Female doctor.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, same.
Weird.
When you get to a certain age, you got to get it checked.
She said, can you come back in 24 hours? I said, why? She said, I've lost my wedding ring.
I'm going to jump off now, Raisy, because I need something to eat.
Okay, Jeanette, how long have you been on? Too long.
Hey?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'll be going off soon myself.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I'll see you all later. See you, Johnny. See you.
See you, Jeanette.
Bye.
What are you having to eat?
Yeah, I ain't decided.
Cheese. I bet you have cheese on toast.
Might do, might not. I don't know.
So
See you later. Bye.
Bye, Jack.
Bye-bye.
No, she's got to tell Chris what he's cooking her.
I'm a bit hungry. Yeah. What have you eaten, Johnny?
Pot steaks and salad earlier. Really good.
How's your appetite been since you've had your what the fuck? You've got 3 dogs?
No, I got 4. There's the other one over there.
Fuck it up.
Guy, what are you doing?
You're just showing up with your 4 dogs.
Well, Mum's the one sitting with her face looking at the curtain over there. This is her first litter, it's a brindle, and this is her last one. This is Henry. He's 7 months old, and he's almost the same size as Stardust. That's 5 years old. No, Lab Hunterway cross. He's going to be a big boy. His fucking paws are the same size as the outside of my hand.
7 months, no. What's the father?
Golden Lab.
And he turned out black. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, you got to look at the other one. She's Brindle.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the
Tara
mother?
Brindle. That was my dog.
That's Mum sitting over there. But that's what happens because the Hunterway's got it.
Yeah, she was called Tara. She was English Bull Mastiff.
That's a
cross
wicked
Rottweiler.
picture, that is, man.
Yeah, we had it professionally done. Yeah.
I was going to say, that looks proper professional, like.
Yeah, it's all signed up back there. But the frame broke. I just
Did
need
your
to put it
dog
back.
sign the picture? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, the photographer signed it. There's
Look at
no
this one.
paw
This
print on the
is
back.
my favourite dog. This is my favourite picture of me and my dog. And do you know when I took this picture? I knew that this would be one of the last pictures I took of him.
Oh.
That's one of my favourite pictures, man. I remember that day so clear. We just come back from a walk, sat in my van. You've had a drink, and then he jumped up and just sat. He just sat next to me and just looked at me like, "Ah, you know what I mean?"
Nice, good dog that.
Yeah, I miss him, man.
Labs are one a breed unto themselves. They're fucking amazing dogs.
No,
You want
they're
a dog
cool, all right.
50% love. I mean, Rottweilers are pretty close second. They're loving dogs as well. Just got to watch them with neighbours.
Kayla, come here. Kayla, fat ass.
Most dogs are nice as long as you treat them good, you know?
Yeah. All our dogs are soft as shit, but they're good guard dogs as well.
That's what you want, a dog you can trust with your kids and all that, and they'll look after your house, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they all pop up at your window, fucking sell, somebody's going to jump back.
They do. They do. Who's it? Who's it? Who is it?
That's one of the things I miss about Buster is that if there's any movement outside, I've gone to alarm to tell me. Buster would be on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's quite funny when you see all three of them sitting on the back of the couch, fucking looking out the window. You know.
Yeah, you know something's up.
Yeah, who is it?
Tara used to go after anybody in a fluorescent coat, though. Not only problem.
Yeah, well, that's trauma she's dealing with.
No, her ex-partner, Tracy's ex-partner, a fucking idiot and always getting arrested.
There you go.
So the police are always around.
Yeah, so Tara used to protect him. But she was fantastic. So, do you know when you look at a dog and you say something to her, and you know that dog knows what you're on about?
Yeah.
She was a very intelligent dog.
Buster was like our mind. I remember when Harry was born, yeah? Buster was out the underneath, because what happened when Harry was born, I started saying my boy to Harry because he's my boy, but not realizing that I used to say my boy to Buster. So whenever I was talking to Harry, Buster would be confused. He'd be running in and he's like, yeah, you what? Yeah, I'm your boy. And I'm like, oh no, not you. Fucking idiot. I know I've been calling you my boy for the last fucking 10 years, but no, not today. But what I do, I'd say Buster, check on Harry when he was in his crib, like the first fucking few weeks of him being home in his crib, and Buster would come in and go up to the crib and have a little look, and then come back to me and say, yeah, he's okay, man. Like he knew when I said check Harry, he knew what I meant. Like,
you know, they use labs for training and all that, isn't it? They're very intelligent dogs. I'm going to get off as well because I'm up at 7.
I know. I was just going to say we've been on for 2 hours and fucking.
And it's good to see you, Kiwi, and keep in touch.
I'm gonna end it now. So I'm gonna play the theme tune. I'm gonna sing the theme tune. And you can stay behind if you want. But thanks everybody for watching. We will see you all soon.
It's been good because I usually miss you guys because you guys are a lot earlier, and today it's a wee bit later, so that's all good.
It's every Sunday, this, Kiwi.
Yeah, it's every Sunday.
Hey?
Every Sunday at this time.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Catch you next one then. See you later.
You've subscribed to the channel. You should be. Johnny?
I am. I am.
Easy. Fuck you.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.